How are we all doing? Welcome back to Premier League Dad. My name is Kee. We are live for Dundee United against Rapid Vienna in the Conference League. The Conference League. 2-2 from the first leg. Absolutely unbelievable first leg it was at the Allianz in Vienna. I had Dundee United fans messaging me, telling me what an incredible atmosphere it was. Probably one of the best atmospheres they had ever been in. Those Dundee United fans that had travelled over there, absolutely unbelievable, sensational game. And obviously they're really looking forward to that second leg. So, yeah, it's going to be a really good game, this one. I don't know why the scoreboard's gone skew with for some reason. But hey, yeah, Dundee United against Rapid Vienna. Let me know what your thoughts are on this one. Let me know what your predictions are. 2-2 in the first leg, and I'm really looking forward to it. Larry, how's it going? Finners Matty, good to see you. Connor, how's it going? I'm doing well, mate. Yeah, I'm doing really well. I'm looking forward to this one because there's a few games on tonight already. There's quite a few that's already kicked off. Midtjylland have beat Fredrikstad, by the way, so if you're wanting to check on the Europa League results. If you're a Palace fan, by the way, that's big news because it means that Palace now definitely play Fredrikstad in the next round in the Conference League. So Palace are going to play Fredrikstad. Midtjylland go through to the next round of the Europa League. So that's big news if you're following British football. What else do we need to be checking on in terms of the Conference League? Bromby 1-0 up. Dundee. Right, here we go. Let's go through the lineups, by the way. Let's go through the lineups of this one. Finners, why does the timer say 120? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I'm trying to see if I can change it. Because it's updated on everything else. If I start it, does it actually start? Yeah, so it has started. I don't know why it just... No, there you go. It's fine. I don't know. I did reset it, but there you go. It's fine. It's back to 0 again. Let's go through the lineups very quickly for Dundee United and Rapid. So it is in goal Kucherenko, Savelyi, Jovu, Karestes and Esselink at the back, which is the same back five that they had in Vienna, isn't it? And both, I mean, to be honest, I thought all of those did quite well at the back. It's Kamara, Sibold, Ferry and Dolcek in midfield, and it's Sapsford on the right, Watters up front. Watters scored, Sapsford scored, didn't he, as well, in the first leg. So, yeah, really strong team there from Goodwin. And then for Rapid Vienna, it's Hedl in goal, Horn, Rauyau, Kvetkovic, Boller at the back, and then it's Stangare, Seidel, the captain, Romeo Mane in midfield. He's the one to keep an eye on, and then it's Weichsel, Brown, Antist and Dahl up front. Callum the Red, where did you go yesterday? There was a power cut, mate. There was a power cut yesterday. It was well annoying, and for some reason, when the stream went down, power cut went, and it came back on within like half a second. But when it went down, for some reason, YouTube stopped that one stream for Spurs and PSG and immediately decided to start streaming on this one. So I was watching, when it came back on, I was streaming Spurs and PSG, but I was on Rapid Vienna and Dundee. So I had to stop it, and then by the time, I'll be honest, mate, I'm a bit stubborn with it. When it comes back on, I was a little bit like, well, that's a waste of time now, because now I'm going to have to start the stream again, and it's going to have to start. I've missed a goal, because as soon as it went down, Spurs scored. It was well annoying. And then I'd have to start the stream like halfway through, so it just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense, so I thought we'll just kibosh it. We'll put it down to a bad night. Franco, what soccer are you watching tonight? Soccer, I am watching Rapid Vienna away at Dundee United at Tannadice. 2-2 from the first leg into the second leg. Paul Hexon, what game and channel? It's on Solid Sports, the channel, so I think it's PPV. But it's it's on there at 7:45, so it's 20 minutes to kick off. Arab Joe, where do you buy your jerseys from? I mean, I get them. I've picked them up over like 20 odd years of following football. Any new ones that I get, I just tend to look on different places, so you can get footy jerseys on Vinted. It'd be amazing how much you can pick up online on Vinted, eBay, places like that. Yeah, just shopping around, or you can buy them new, obviously, as well if you want, or you can get. I mean, yeah, you can DH gate it or whatever if some people want to do that, but you can get, like I said, these are all 100% genuine. Finners Matty, saw your Premier League predictions. I think Brentford go down instead of Mate, I don't understand why people keep saying Brentford. DF says I'll be watching Hibs v Partizan this evening. Come on, Hibs. Hibs will do. I think Hibs are through. Hibs are fine. This is why I wanted to prioritise this one. Not only because we watched Dundee United and Rapid Vienna last time out, but also because I really enjoyed it, and I think it's a tight one. You know, it's difficult to call. It's going to be a tough one to call this. Rapid Vienna could quite easily go through. Hopefully Dundee United do. I'm certainly hoping. I'm rooting for the Tangerines, the Terrors. Perente Angelo. Ciao ciao from Napoli. Forza Napoli. Ciao ciao. Good to see you, Angelo. Robert, did you see Johan Wisser liked Romano's Here We Go post for Ramsey to Newcastle? Interesting stuff. Yeah, I mean, Johan Wisser and Ramsey are going to be Newcastle players. We know that, don't we? Franco, Hibs game is on our council telly up here in Scotland. That's why I'm watching that one. Hey, whatever works for you, mate. No problem at all with that. Callum, Brentford, West Ham, Wolves, one of them. Yeah, well, West Ham... I still think Everton's an outside chance, but West Ham's the one that I went with. Okie dokie. Right. The actual live only starts in 5 minutes, I believe. Let's get the chat going on YouTube. I'll get it added to the stream. If you are watching along with us today, go and check out my new video as well on YouTube. I've just published my my new video on the Premier League predictions for this season. So if you want to go and have a look at that, go and check it out. Premier League Dad on YouTube. It's effectively a podcast. It's a good watch. It's a good hour. But like I said, go and have a little look. Let me know what you think. Let me know your comments. Okay. That should work, maybe. Hopefully it works anyway. Alright, there you go. Okay, well, hopefully that should work now. Ben, better than Goldbridge's, Spencer Owens and Rory Jennings predictions video. Easy peasy. Ben, make that predictions video is absolutely brilliant. Such good content. Cheers, man. Thank you. Ryan, I know it's an annoying topic now, but how do you realistically see the Isak saga playing out last 2 weeks? I honestly think he's gone. I honestly think he's gone. I am baffled that Newcastle fans are still saying, oh, he might stay, yeah, he might stay, He's not staying. There's no way he's staying. I have never, ever been more convinced of anything in my entire life watching football, ever, that Alexander Isak will end up a Liverpool player in this window. I haven't got a clue how he stays at Newcastle. His bridges are well and truly burned as far as I'm concerned. And I think Eddie Howe... put it this way. I think Eddie Howe won't want to integrate him back into the team. I don't think he'll want to try. Imagine managing that. Imagine trying to manage that situation. You've got, Will Asula and Johan Wissa fighting to be in that centre-forward spot for Newcastle, giving their all in training. And you as a manager are picking Alexander Isak, who patently doesn't want to be there. There's no way. There's no way Eddie Howe wants to do that. He's gonna move him on, isn't he? He's gonna move him on. He has to move him on. And I think that's the best thing for Newcastle as well. I'm not just saying that because I'm a Liverpool fan, but that is absolutely the best thing for Newcastle. Like, Newcastle should just be like, on your bike, mate. That's fine, no problem. You don't want to be here, on your bike, off you go. That is absolutely... Get the best money you can and get him gone. That is the best thing Newcastle can do. Trying to keep him is a bad idea. A very, very bad idea. Pure Verts, I think Isak stays. Ben says... Oh, sorry, 1 second. Swifty says, let him rot in the reserves. Ben loved it when you stuck the table in, showing the dips in clubs after a new stadium move. It's not bad, that, is it? Even Arsenal, by the way, who were the only one in that table who went from 4th to 4th. The 4th that they got at Highbury, they ended up getting to the Champions League final and the FA Cup, like the latter stages, they did really well. And then the year after at the new stadium, they finished 4th and they went out of every cup pretty much quite early. So it was still a pretty bad season for Arsenal. Ronnie, how can Newcastle get a striker now? They'll get a striker. Of course they'll get a striker. Plenty of time. Jim says 2-1 to Vienna. Ollie Marley, what happened last night in the live stream? Power cut, mate. We had a power cut in the whole area around here. For some reason, it all went down. It only went down for like a fraction of a second. But when it came back up, I've just been explaining, when it came back up, YouTube decided, bizarrely, what we'll do is we'll end the Spurs stream, but we'll keep Kee streaming. We'll just start it up now on the other stream, on the on the whatever it's called, the Dundee United and Rapid Vienna one. So I was streaming on Dundee United Rapid Vienna on the PSG game. It was mad. So I got fed up. I didn't want to start it again halfway through. So it was a pain in the backside. Liam Manning, what channel is the game on? It's on not Swift. It's on Solid Sport, sorry. Finners Matty, when are your other 2 videos coming out? Mate, they're coming out tomorrow. The FPL video is coming out tomorrow. And the predictions video is coming out tomorrow as well. The FPL one is coming out tomorrow morning. The predictions one will be out probably around kick-off time for Liverpool, which I know isn't ideal. But the FPL one I'm getting out early because it's Friday is basically the day where everyone is smashing all their FPL teams in, because that's the deadline, isn't it? And everyone, I'm guessing, wanted to see what teams actually looked like at the point of the deadline. So tomorrow everyone will get their FPL teams in. If you want to be part of the Premier League Dad FPL League, you need to go to YouTube, you need to click on the latest video, and you can join our FPL League. You can create your own team as well. Kean Mooney, are you a Scouser? I'm not a Scouser. No, I'm a Liverpool fan, though. Not a Scouser. I don't claim to be a Scouser, but I am a Liverpool fan. I was born about 15 minutes away from Anfield. And, yeah, I'm as much a Liverpool fan as anyone. But no, I'm not a Scouser. Ollie Marley, do you think Isak's been disrespectful? Not really. No, not really. Listen, it's a two-way street. Put it this way. If Newcastle had a player that they didn't want, that they had no plans for integrating in the team, and they decided, right, what we're going to do is we're going to put that player in the reserves, we're going to make them train alone, away from the first team, they're not going to be involved in any first team activities, we're going to isolate them and get them away so that we kind of mentally force them out the door. We're trying to let them know, listen, you're not welcome here, off you go. It's a two-way street, football. Or at least that's how I view life anyway. Respect is a two-way street. It's mutual. And ultimately, Isak has said to Newcastle 12 months ago, he's not dropped a bombshell on him in like the last thing. You know, he's not just done it out of the blue. Newcastle have known 12 months ago, over 12 months ago, this lad wanted to go. And he stayed. He's done his damnedest. He's won him a cup, or certainly played his part. He's been one of the best players to get him a cup and get him in the Champions League. And then he's gone, well, I want to leave now. And Newcastle go, no. I just feel like that's really, really disappointing from Newcastle's point of view as well. So, yeah. Swifty, as long as you said the same with Alexander-Arnold, Kee. Mate, it's not the same. It's not even remotely the same with Alexander-Arnold. It's not even remotely the same with Alexander-Arnold. Kee and Mooney, for some reason you sound Scouse, but no worries. Well, some people say I sound Scouse. Some people say I sound Welsh. Some people have said I sound like a Manc. Finners, Matty, does your whole family support Liverpool? Certainly most of them. My immediate family do, yeah. My granddad supported Everton. We've got a few others. I've got cousins and uncles who support Everton as well. It's mostly Liverpool and Everton. I've got the odd family member who, and they are odd, support Man United. But, no, more distant than, and odd. but yeah, my dad, massive Liverpool fan. So I'm a massive Liverpool fan. Ryan, when do you expect him to be match fit in general? Has he even properly trained? Yeah, he's trained throughout this. Isak's trained throughout this. He's trained all along. He's training today. He's trained all along this whole journey. He's been in training every single day. Swifty, Alexander-Arnold was out of contract. Yeah, but Alexander-Arnold literally said 12 months before they offered him a contract and he was like, I still might stay, but I just want to think about it. And all then through that time, he carried on. He was learning Spanish. He was learning Spanish for 12 months. Spanish for 12 months. So that's why Alexander-Arnold was treated differently. Alexander-Arnold's a Liverpool fan. Or at least he claimed to be. He's a Liverpool lad, born and bred. He's treated differently to Isak. Isak's got no ties to Newcastle. Taylor, why did you start alive, then stop yesterday? Power cut, mate. Power cut. YouTube basically decided to play silly beggars. And when the live ended, it started back up on a completely different live that was scheduled. So, annoying, but nothing I could do about it. So, yeah, we was in the middle of the Spurs game when it happened. It's never happened before. Hopefully it never happens again, power cuts-wise. I think it was just the heat, maybe. It was melting yesterday. So, yeah, it seems a bit cooler today with a bit of luck. 3-star Reds, Arno Calimundo, virtually a done deal for Forest. That's good. That's not a bad. It's not a bad move at all, is it? Finners, Trent said he might stay. He wanted to think about it and see how Slot's football is. Exactly. If Trent Alexander-Arnold had said in August 2024, I want to leave, which is what Isak did, right? If he'd have said I want to leave, Liverpool could have had the option, couldn't they? They could have said, okay, fine, well, we'll sell you then. We'll sell you. We'll get a fee. We'll get 50, 60, 70 million for him, maybe. Because he's the best right back in the world. He's a game changer. He could have got that. So, yeah, for me, that's the difference with Isak. Swifty, he's entitled to see out his contract. He is absolutely entitled to see out his contract. Of course he is. But my point is, Trent was treated differently because he lied to the club. Trent lied to the club. He dangled the carrot of saying that he might want to stay. He might want to stay at Liverpool. He wanted to be captain. I want to be captain. That's what he kept saying to Arne Slot. And then he actually only told Arne Slot in March, just gone. March is when he told the club that he was leaving for Real Madrid. And he'd been learning Spanish since the year before. So Trent's a rat, mate. Trent's a rat. He's completely different to Alexander Isak. Ollie, why did you choose to end your live streams halfway through the lives when you started? Because it had already ended. I didn't choose to end it. It had already ended. I didn't choose to end it. It had already ended. I just chose not to start it up again halfway through. All night, Mike, show the game, lad. I can't do, mate. I can't show the game. I'd love to show the game. I'd get loads of views, I'm sure. But if I showed the game, I'd get banned very, very quickly. Because there's channels paying. There's channels where you've got to pay to watch this tonight. So, yeah, no, I can't show the game, mate. I'm sorry. But I'm watching the game. I can talk you through the game. We've got I'll be commentating on it. We'll be chatting it through. And we'll be talking through all the bits and bobs tonight for Dundee United. Finners Matty, I still like Trent, but just not as much as I did. I still like him as a player, but he's just not. It's not the same. It's not the same. Trucker Matt, evening. How are we going, Trucker Matt? Pedri Lover, thoughts on Spurs for the season? Looked so good last night. A potential Champions League dark horse. I don't think a Champions League dark horse, and I'm not sure I agree on them looking so good. I think PSG were pretty terrible. They were all right. It was interesting though to see the difference in Thomas Frank's tactics yesterday. That was quite cool. Quite cool to see. Okay, right. We're out here at Tannadice. Finners Matty, what Liverpool player do you see becoming a pundit after retiring? Oh, God. I don't really see any of them. Maybe Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson would be a good pundit. Pure Vert, I was joining on both YouTube and TikTok, and it looks so different, the angles. It does, doesn't it? Yeah. And you can see more of the shirts on TikTok. Right, before this starts, I'm going to have to go and get a charger. Because my phone's about to die on here, so I'm going to have to go and get a charger. Where's my charger? Oh, actually, I might be able to. I think I've got another charger. Right. Give me a sec. Let me go and grab this charger. I'll be back in a minute. Less than a minute. Right, we're back. Okie dokie. Okie doke, right. Hey. Ollie Marley, what's the worst game you've ever went on live for, and what is the best? Oh God, worst might actually be Dundee United against Una Strassen the other week. That was really bad, really bad. Here they are. Here's the players. Dundee United against Rapid Vienna. Yeah, that's probably the worst. The best might actually be Oldham. Oldham against Southend in the National League playoff final. Love that one. That was a really good game. Yeah, that one might be the best one. Tannadice, absolutely packed. As you'd expect. Bouncing. And there's Teddy the Terror. Teddy the Terror on the pitch. Oh, come on. I'm really rooting for Dundee United tonight. I am really rooting for them. It'd be a shame if they went out at this point. They deserved it. Right, let's get a poll on. Well, actually, am I right in saying who've Dundee United got in the next round? If they get past these, who would they face? First leg would be the 21st of August, and the next one would be Thursday the 28th. So they're playing again next week. Oh, so it's gonna be AIK Stockholm or FC Györ if they get past Rapid Vienna, right? And we've just seen that tonight, haven't we? AIK. What's the situation with AIK? AIK and Györ. Györ are 2-0 up. So as it stands, it might be Györ of Hungary. So they might be going to Hungary in the next round if Dundee United make it through tonight, which hopefully they do. Then they're going to be playing Györ of Hungary. So it's Hedl in goal, Boller, Svetkovic, Rauyau and Horn at the back for Rapid Vienna. Where's the referee from? Greece. Greek referee. Then it's Sangare, Seidel and Amane. Romeo Amane, the one to watch in midfield for Rapid Vienna. Of course, Seidel is another player who did score in the last game, so he's another one to watch. But Seidel and Amane, two very, very good players for Vienna. He's the captain, Seidel. And then it's Weichsel, Brown, Dahl and Yanis Antist up front for them. For Dundee United, it's Kucherenko in goal, Savell, Jovu, Korestes and Esselink at the back. Sapsford, Kamara, Sibold, Ferry and Dolcek midfield. And Watters up front. Max Watters. It looks a great atmosphere there, to be fair. Finners, Matty, what's the score on aggregate? It's 2-2, mate. 2-2. Here we go. About to get kicked off here now. Again, a quick reminder, if you haven't yet, please do give us a like and a subscribe on this channel. It massively, massively helps me. Takes you 2 seconds. Give us a like and a subscribe. Help a brother out. And we are about to kick off here at Tannadice. We are off at Tannadice. Sam McNeil, what's the channel? It's on Solid Sports, mate. Solid Sports. I'll keep you updated on the Györ AIK Stockholm game, by the way. Because that's the one that's going to matter in terms of who Dundee United are playing in the next leg. Is it going to be a trip to Hungary? Is it going to be a trip to Sweden? I'll be honest, I've been to Sweden. I've never been to Hungary. I think I'd fancy a trip to Hungary. I know I'm not going to go to it, but I'm just saying I would... I didn't rate Sweden. I don't know what Stockholm's like, but I've been to Malmo. Didn't really rate Malmo. Will, how's it going, Will? Good to see you, mate. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciated. Massively appreciate it. HSA says, think people saying Chelsea's donation being small is disgusting. It's for solidarity, not for money. Who's saying it's small? I haven't seen any comments like that. Everything I've seen on social media has praised Chelsea's players for doing that, actually. It's really nice of them. I think it's been driven by, obviously, Pedro Neto. Apparently Pedro Neto was really, really close to Jota, of course. So, yeah, fellow Portuguese player and a player from a similar background, I guess. Obviously, going from Wolves and everything as well. So, I think, yeah, Jota... good friend of Pedro Neto, so he'd have felt that quite keenly when Jota passed away. And yeah, from what we've gathered, Chelsea players have put in their bonus, or a part of an equal share of their bonus from the Club World Cup prize money that they won, and donated it to the Diogo Jota Foundation. The family have set up, the club have helped them as well to support not only the family but sort of charitable efforts in Diogo Jota's memory. So that's a really, really nice thing that Chelsea have done. And to be honest, listen, I don't like Chelsea as a football club. I really don't like Chelsea, but that's a really, really lovely, like, nice thing for the players to do, for the club to get behind. It's something I think every single football fan would appreciate, because we're all humans at the end of the day. It doesn't matter who you support. We're all humans with families. We've all got stuff going on. We've all got, whether you've got kids or a wife or a husband or a sister, a mum, a dad, whatever it is, we've all got different things going on in life, and we're all human at the end of the day. And it can all affect us, can't it? We're there, but for the grace of God go I. Tomorrow is not promised. That's why Diogo Jota affected so many people, didn't it? It was just so unexpected. But really, really sad. Very sad. Right, opening few minutes here. We've not really had an awful lot of open chances. It's been kind of head tennis around the Rapid Vienna box, and Dundee United just about getting it clear. Liking Trash. Oh, mate, thank you very much for the super chat. Do you think Crystal Palace have a good chance to win the Conference League, since Nottingham Forest will have the Europa League spot? I do, yes, Liking Trash. That's a very, very good thought. And I appreciate the super chat. Yes, I've talked about that a little bit in today's video. If you go and check out the new video that I've published on YouTube today about Premier League predictions, basically the table that I think we're going to end up with this season. I think Crystal Palace might struggle domestically, but they'll have a really, really good European season, and we might actually see Palace get back into Europe next season. They've got a better chance, haven't they? You'd have to say they're one of the favourites, especially if they can keep hold of Eze and Gueye. They're one of the favourites for the Conference League for sure. And they've got a decent draw as well. We've just been talking about it. They've got Fredrikstad, who Midtjylland have just cruised past. So, yeah, Fredrikstad, they'll waltz past Palace. They'll absolutely smash him. And I'm backing Palace to go the distance in the Conference League. Chelsea basically got to the quarterfinals, or the semi-finals even, of the Conference League, playing the B team. So Palace, no offence to Palace, but Palace will definitely get there. They'll walk through. Kyle, I want the orange ones to win. Who'd have thought it? Good to see you, Kyle. I am supporting the orange ones as well. Come on, the Terrors. Up the Terrors. Long ball up the pitch from Rapid Vienna. Honestly, I wish I could tell you there's an awful lot going on here, but there really, really isn't. The referees just give the first foul to Kamara, the first foul of the game. The Greek referee just spotted a bit of a shove in the back there, I think it was. That was on Sibold, actually. William Smurf, can you tell me a little bit about this centre-back Liverpool are on the verge of signing? Yes, Giovanni Leone. He is a centre-back for Parma. He is a player that Juventus really, really wanted. He basically played regularly for Parma last season at the age of 18, and he made kind of a standout performance. At 18 years of age, he made a standout performance. He went to the champions, Napoli, away at Napoli, and he was matched up against Romelu Lukaku, which most centre-backs would say, even if you put Lukaku up against Virgil van Dijk or Saliba or any centre-back in world football, they'd all have a tough time with him, wouldn't they? Romelu Lukaku's got a bit of pace about him. He's a big lad. He's one of the biggest tests there is in football. And Giovanni Leone, at 18 years of age, absolutely bullied him. Oh, Dundee United, probably the first real chance there. Oh, unlucky, really unlucky. Yeah, Giovanni Leone absolutely bullied him. He was brilliant. And from that moment on, there's a lot of teams around Europe who've sat up and taken notice. Liverpool firmly believe that this lad is the best young centre-back in Europe. Every Italian club has gone in for him. AC Milan, Juventus. He said, I think about 18 months ago, he did an interview where he said his icon, his hero, is Virgil van Dijk. Kind of makes sense. He's ending up at Liverpool. So, Captain America, what team do you support? I am a Liverpool fan, mate. Simon, will you be streaming Liverpool v Bournemouth tomorrow? I am, mate. Yes, I'm live from 6:30. Early start tomorrow for Liverpool v Bournemouth. I am well looking forward to it. Super excited. So if you want to come and join, make sure you've followed on here. Make sure you've come and give us a sub on YouTube. We'll be live every single day. There's the first shot on target from Rapid Vienna, and they've got a corner off it. Seidel is going to take it. It wasn't really a chance. It was tipped wide by Kucherenko. But whipped into the near post and cleared away by, is it Esselink who gets his head on that one? Kenneth Elliott says Arsenal win the league. No chance at Arsenal winning the league. No chance. Liverpool or City. Arsenal don't get near the league this season. Honestly, I'd expect Chelsea to have more of a chance than Arsenal. Arsenal just too frail. Too frail. William, score prediction for tomorrow, 2-1, maybe 3-1. I'm not looking forward to our midfield with no Ryan Gravenberch in there. Big chance here on the counter-attack. Oh, must be. It's it. It's it. That's a foul, must be, and a free kick, surely. That might be a yellow card, maybe even a red. Maybe even a red for Rapid Vienna. You've got to. It was a long ball over the top. And Sibbald goes in behind. And he's chasing it down. Oh, the goalkeeper's in no man's land. And he gets hauled down. That's a free kick and at least a yellow card. The keeper's miles off his line. And the defender... I mean, it's miles out the box. The keeper's miles out the area. And the defender kind of hauls him down. I wouldn't have said it was last man, but certainly a yellow card. I don't think the refs even give a yellow. What's going on? It's a free kick to Dundee United here now. Ball whipped in. Cleared away by Rapid. Liking Trash 3991 says Arsenal to finish second again. It's not a bad shout. Maybe Arsenal second. I think that'd be a good season for Arsenal, to be honest. But that would mean one of City or Liverpool have had an absolutely disgustingly bad season. I just can't see Arsenal being better than either Liverpool or City. Long throw into the box. We saw a lot of them last night with Spurs, didn't we? A lot of them. Spurs employing those tactics under Thomas Frank. He's not afraid to get the ball long into the box. Ange Postecoglou was never really up for that sort of thing, was he? But Thomas Frank, every single opportunity. Long throw into the box. Kyle H, what did I just watch? That was mad, wasn't it? That was mad. I don't understand why the referee hasn't given him a yellow card there. Are we on the same page there? Why hasn't he given him a yellow card? Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Oh my God! I thought that was an absolute screamer from Yannis Antiste. Just a swivel. It was about 25, 30 yards out there. Out of absolutely nothing. The ball just falls. Antiste on the spin. Smashes it. And it's... Obviously, it's not goal bound, but it hits the side netting. The keeper doesn't really move. Kucherenko doesn't even move. Straight into the side netting. Kyle, that was a minimum yellow. What the hell was that? I agree. Yeah, I've got to agree. I'm baffled by why the referee doesn't give at least a yellow card there. I can only assume because it's so early in the game. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's the fact that it's still early in the game. He doesn't want to he's keeping his powder dry. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's that. But yeah, he's keeping his cards in his pocket so far tonight, the Greek referee. It's been absolutely sweltering today. Now, Rapid Vienna with all of the early possession, though. I've got to say, Dundee United not really forcing the issue. 60% possession to Rapid, 40% to Dundee United. 2 shots each, 1 shot each on target to this point. So, stats really tell the story of the game, I guess. No big chances. 1 corner for Rapid, none for Dundee United. And no away goals as well, it has to be said, for those who are new to European football. No away goals in this one. So if it does stay 2-2, or even if it finishes a draw tonight in 90 minutes, we're talking extra time, we're talking penalties. And if it is extra time and penalties, I will be here all the way through. I was here last time when Hibs and Midtjylland very nearly went to penalties, so I'll be here again. Timmy, how's it going, mate? Good to see you, Timmy. Crispy, Arsenal need a change of manager. Sean Dyche, a good option. Arsenal do need a change of manager, I'll give you that. I'll grant you that, but Arteta has taken them as far as he can. They need someone who's a little bit more progressive. Robbie, fire stick crashing every 5 minutes. Kyle, I hate that early in the game stuff. It shouldn't matter how far along in the game it is, as I'm sure we will all agree. A foul is a foul, regardless of when it happens. I really hate that. No, I agree, mate. I absolutely agree. I do think that is that's fair enough. If a foul happens in the first minute or the 90th, it should be treated the same. But we know realistically it isn't. We know that referees are human. You know, they're human as well, and they make decisions emotionally too. Is it me, or is Fabrizio Romano saying the exact same thing about Isak getting boring now? Well, he gets paid, I think it's about £8 per 1,000 views. Oh, big chance! Oh, have you missed it? Ah, Watters, how have you missed it? That's a huge chance. That is a huge, huge chance for Dundee United. It's a lovely, lovely ball, that as well. Who is it who actually floats that in? Is it Dolchek? Floats it over the back line, and Watters, oh my goodness me, he's got to finish that. He has to finish that. It's an absolutely lovely ball in. Right between the goalkeeper and centre-half. Goalkeeper can't come for it. Centre-half, it's just, he's lost. He can't see it. Watters gets in behind, and it's right in that little corridor of uncertainty between the goalkeeper and the centre-back. He gets his head on it. Heads it wide. He's got to get that on target there. Emiliano, how's it going? Guten Tag. Good to see you. Robbie, driving me nuts. It's crashing. I'm a United fan for the Dundee United game. Sorry, Robbie. Well, listen, I'm watching it, mate. So if you want my commentary, if nothing else, I can help you with that. Emiliano, what game are you watching? I'm watching Dundee United against Rapid Vienna in the Europa Conference League qualifier, second leg at Tannadice. 2-2 from the first leg. Really, really good game in the first leg. Hoping the second will be too. Started not bad, to be honest. Dundee United have had a couple of really good chances. Jimmy Clark, hope Watters gets a goal today. Me too, mate. Yeah, me too. I'm cheering you lads on. Admittedly, Liverpool fan, I'm not no horse in the race, but yeah, I'm rooting for the Terrors. £8 per 1k views. He has to be a millionaire. It's just how it is. It's about £8, something like that per 1k views. So he's just rinsing the same story over and over and over again. He gets absolutely loads of cash for it. Jimmy, Watters or Sapsford, I think will get the goal. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them big lads coming up from the back gets it. Someone like Esselink or Jovu. Jovu obviously scored, didn't he, against Strassen, so wouldn't be a surprise at all. Kyle, a smart defender would then just put one on you in the first seconds of the game if they seem to get a free pass because it's early in the game. Well, many do, don't they? Many do. That's exactly what most defenders do. They'll start off and they'll go, do you know what, we'll just let him know early on. I mean, that's an old saying in football. Not really an old saying. I guess it's still... It used to be regular every week when I played football not that long ago. So your manager would always say, let him know early. Let him know where you are. Get stuck in. Leave one on him. See him there with the white boots. Let him know he's in a game. Go and give him a kick early doors. There's plenty who still do that. Absolute hatchet football, pub football, innit? Open age. And I imagine it's the same at pro level. Shot from distance. Oh, he's gone from the halfway line there. Dundee United having a try from the halfway line. Alexander says, from a Celtic man, Mon the Dundee. AM says, can't wait for the Prem to return. Me neither, mate. I am so excited for tomorrow. Oh, thank you. Dundee's Ole sent Rose. Thank you for the gift, mate. I appreciate it. I didn't see it come in on here for some reason. I've only just seen it come on there. Not being rude. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Bit scrappy now. Game's kind of not falling apart, but it's got a little bit disjointed. If you haven't yet, please do get over to YouTube. Go and check out my latest video, my Premier League predictions video, and give us a like, give us a follow and a subscribe, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. Go and give us a subscribe and a follow on Twitter as well. Trying to grow the audience if you're into this sort of stuff, if you're into football, if you're a dad like me, or if you're just a bit of a football nerd like me, if you like old footy shirts and you like watching anyone who's on telly, give us a follow. We talk random footy shite day in, day out, to be honest. About everything and everyone. It's called Premier League Dad, but as you can see, I'm watching the Conference League, I'm watching Dundee United and Rapid Vienna. We've watched a bit of everyone. We watched the Belgian League last week. Oh, they're in Rapid Vienna. What a tackle that is. What an absolutely sensational tackle that is. Was that Jovu? Oh, that is unbelievable. Yannis Antiste was one-on-one with Kusharenko. That is an absolutely brilliant tackle from the centre-back. Game-saving tackle. Superb, and you can see all the crowd jumped up to the feet for that one. Unbelievable. Really, really smart play. And it's all the way down the other end for the opposite number. But let's just watch this back. I think it was Jovu. Is it? Some tackle, that. Yeah, really, really smart. Alexander, true, forgot to add the United. Oh, sorry. I have been guilty of that, to be fair. At times, I have said I'm watching Dundee against Rapid Vienna, and I've been pulled up and said, "Hang on a minute, we're not Dundee, we're Dundee United." I've been up to Tannadice. I know there's a Dundee and a Dundee United. Believe me, I'm familiar with Scottish football. I watch a lot of it, but I have slip of the tongue a couple of times and said Dundee rather than just Dundee United. Mr. C, have you done your predictions for this weekend? I've done them, but they are only scheduled to upload tomorrow. So my FPL video and my predictions upload tomorrow. The deadline for FPL is tomorrow at 6 PM, by the way. If you've not got your team and done it, you've got till 6 PM tomorrow night to get your team made, get it in the leagues ahead of the new season for game week 1. You can still join it next week if you want, but if you want to be getting points in game week 1 straight away, you need to be in by 6 PM tomorrow. So if you haven't created your team, now would be a very good time. Get over to YouTube. You can join our Premier League Dad League. You can play for fun. It's free to enter. You can play for fun. But there are prizes. There are prizes throughout the season. I'm going to be giving retro shirts away. Not just the ones I've got here. I've got absolutely loads. I've got shed loads, and I'll buy you new as well. We'll be doing giveaways throughout the season. So if you want to be part of that, then give us a follow. Mr. C, I've got Grealish in my FPL for definite. Grealish? He's got 2. No, sorry. How many assists has he got? I think he's got 6 goals and assists in his last 2 seasons combined, and that's with Haaland in front of him. So, with the greatest of respect, Mr. C, I wouldn't be putting Grealish anywhere near my FPL team. JME1, what channel are you watching on? It's on Solid Sports, mate. Mr. C, different team and setup though. I know, but is he likely to create more at Everton than he is at City? He's got a better finisher in front of him. He's going to have more of the ball at City. So all of that is better at City. But Everton, he's not going to have anywhere near as much of the ball. And he's got Beto finishing his chances. He's going to have to create a hatful at Everton. G. Lawrence, are you disappointed with the bottle job from your club last night, mate? New manager, same old Spursy. To clarify, this is a running joke on the channel. I am not a Spurs fan. I am a Liverpool fan, but I am frequently called a Spurs fan because I've apparently got a soft spot for Spurs. But yeah, I was a little bit disappointed with Spurs' result last night. Yeah, I was, actually. I thought they did enough to win it, to be honest. I thought they played quite well. Alex Warner, do you reckon Wrexham will sign Robert Downey Jr. in January? Every chance, yeah, why not? Tony Stark, left back. Rosine, how's it going, mate? Hey, mate, very excited for the season to start. We're facing Mallorca away from home on the first game. Barcelona, yeah. That's going to be... we're going to be watching a bit of La Liga as well next week. Kyle, better than Ron Jeremy's, I'd say. Some tackle that. Ollie Marley, have you been paying for Solid Sport? I have, yes. Of course I have. G Liverpool, or G Lawrence, of course you were disappointed they bottled it. I'm very disappointed. Mr. C, Tierno, Barry instead of Beto along with Ndai. I know, but Illiman and Ndai didn't get a single assist last year, you know. Dundee United, floated ball in, must be! Get in there, they scored! It's 1-0 Dundee United, what a goal! And it is! It's Sapsford. Oh, there you go, 1-0. Get in! It's a lovely ball from the left-hand side. Lovely, lovely ball from the left-hand side, that. Oh, it's not, it's Watters. I thought it was Sapsford. No, it's Watters. It was Dolchek, I think, with the ball from the left-hand side. Or was it Esselink, actually? Who's crossed it in? Who's crossed that in? I didn't see who got the assist. I thought it was... let's watch it back. Who actually plays it in here? Hang on. Oh, it's Ferry. Ferry picks it up. Stands it over to the far post. Peels off the fullback. Well, in between the fullback and the centre-back, Watters. Sends it back where it came from. Lovely header. Keeper totally wrong-footed. Dundee United 1, Rapid Vienna 0. 3-2 on aggregate. Get in there. Go on the Terrors. Absolute scenes at Tannadice. Get in there. Hey, you love it. You love to see it. Look at that. Absolute chaos. That's an absolutely belting atmosphere there. Dundee United 1, Rapid Vienna 0. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm really looking forward to your game on Monday, by the way, as well. Yeah, I'll be doing that as well. I'll be doing a live watch-along of Leeds United against Everton on Monday night. I'm live all over the weekend, to be honest. Every single Premier League kick-off time, I am live. So, of the 10 Premier League games over the weekend, from Friday to Monday, I'm going to be live for 7 of them. So, yeah, live footy with me. If you want to do watch-alongs with us, I'm going to be doing everyone. We've got Nottingham Forest and Brentford on the Sunday. Man United against Arsenal on the Sunday. On the Saturday, we're doing Villa Newcastle 12:30, 3 o'clock, Sunderland West Ham, and 5:30 Wolves against City. And then obviously Friday night, tomorrow night, we're going to be watching Liverpool and Bournemouth. So, loads of good footy on. Monday night Leeds and Everton. And then back on Tuesday, we're going to be doing footy again. European games on Tuesday, aren't they, next week? Jimmy Craig, I'm back in Lincoln Red Imps. Not sure why, but I've just always liked them. Can always trust Watters with a goal. FA, how are you? I am very good, mate. Thank you. How are you? Kyle H. Barcelona have never beaten Dundee United, so Vienna had no chance. "27 minutes gone here at Tannadice. Rapid Vienna now starting to come back into this maybe a little bit. Certainly starting to see a touch more of the ball. And Dundee United seem to be hitting them on the counter-attack now, but to be honest, this is how the first leg started though, isn't it? Rapid Vienna, well, the home side last week were Rapid Vienna. They scored first, and then Dundee United came back in. Rapid Vienna scored again, and then it was... So it might be a bit of a back and forth, this one. I'm expecting a really good game. I don't think this is the end of the goals tonight. I would hope that it is, obviously, or at least I would hope more from Dundee United, but I'm expecting Rapid Vienna to get into this, and yeah, they'll certainly put more of an effort, or certainly more of a fight than they have in these opening half an hour. Good ball in, chance. Good defending again. Rapid Vienna are pushing forward now. They're getting into some good positions, putting some balls into the box. It's only been that one game-saving tackle, really, from Jovu that has prevented Rapid Vienna maybe taking the lead. But yeah, Ferry with the assist and Watters with the header. Hamish Sutar says yes. Big cheer from Hamish. You can see that Rapid Vienna have brought a decent number of fans though, you know. That full sort of top tier in the... I guess it's the same side as the dugout. So, yeah, they've done all right though. They've brought a good, I don't know, maybe 3,000 from Austria. Looks a good number. But the rest of Tannadice looks pretty packed, I would say. It's definitely not 2,000 though, is it? Maybe 1,000. You forget just how not small, because it's not small, but it's not a big stadium, Tannadice. I thought it was maybe at a glance. Oh, that's really, really good play from Dundee United to get the ball out. And they lose it, and Kamara's just dived in, and that might be a yellow card, actually. Is it? Ref's going to let him off. Yeah, Sibbald did well chasing that one down. But Kamara in with the foul, and Rapid Vienna playing it out from the back. Mr. C, I think we've bought well, but could do with a couple more. At Everton, looking forward to seeing Asnu play. But the feedback, again, I've not seen this Asnu. I haven't seen him at all. But the feedback from Evertonians that I've spoke to, and also, funnily enough, the feedback on Toffee TV. I occasionally watch a bit of Toffee TV. Just to see what the inside sort of scoop from fans in the club is that they thought he struggled when he played his debut the other day against Roma. And the goal came from his side, didn't it? He's very young. He's very raw. I don't think he's first team ready, Asnu. I think Mikolenko, if he was fit, if he wasn't injured, he would be starting for Moyes. But yeah, they've kind of been forced into playing Asnu. And Branthwaite injured as well. Jared Branthwaite injured. That's such a big loss. He's out for a few weeks now as well. So it looks like it's going to be Asnu. It's going to be a bit of a patchwork defence for Everton, isn't it? Asnu, maybe Keane and O'Brien, and Tarkovsky. It's going to be a bit of a funny one, that. Rapid Vienna on the turn here is Antiste. And good play. Really, really good play that by Dolcek. It's over to Ferry on this left-hand side. This is really, really good play. Oh, unlucky. Just played out to Sapsford and... sorry, to Savell, it actually was. It was the right back overlapping. Put a cross in, and it's cleared away for a throw-in to United. Mr. C, Tarkovsky and O'Brien centre with Asnu and Patterson on the side. Patterson. Another one who needs binning off double quick. Long throw into the box from Dundee. Flick on. Landed on the roof of the net there. Long throws really causing all sorts of problems for Rapid Vienna. It's a really, really strong start from Dundee United. The sort of start that Goodwin would have been hoping for, to be honest. They've not quite dominated in possession, as we said earlier. You know, it certainly looked like Vienna have had more of the ball, but Dundee United have maybe done more with it with the little that they've had. It's kind of been a 65-35 in Rapid Vienna's favour. But they've looked more dangerous, United, on the counter-attack. And Savell now pushing forward. Ooh, caught him after the ball went there. That one might be... Ref is not willing to book players at all. Do you know, there's a lot of fouls that have gone in this game that I reckon in any other game, there'd have been cards out left, right and centre. You've kind of almost got to admire it, respect the referee a little bit, that he's just willing to... Nah, I'm not booking anyone tonight. There was a potential red card earlier in the game, but I actually quite like that. I would prefer referees to take that approach more often. If we had referees who were insistent on a necessity factor to send players off, you'd stop all this stupid diving and everything. Oh, chance far post. Good save from Kucherenko. It's going to be a corner to Vienna. Oh, that was a really smart save. Low down to his left. Ball came out to... Is it Sadler? Is it the captain again? I think it might be, you know. Shot from distance. Came through a couple of bodies, that as well. Kucherenko, that wasn't easy. And parries it wide for a corner to Rapid. Kyle H says they've done well so far, Dundee. Yeah, they have. They've definitely... This is a better start than the one that we saw in the Allianz in Vienna. A really, really solid start, actually. But it's a corner to Rapid. A goal now, 10 minutes before half-time, and that would really quieten Tannadice. Because I think they'd scarcely deserve it, to be honest, Rapid. Dundee United have been full value for the lead at this point. Rapid might say they've dominated possession, they've had more of the ball, but... Oh, that's really poor from Rapid. Short corner routine, did not work. It goes straight out for a throw-in. And that's the sort of thing that just going to demotivate those players, isn't it? That's the sort of thing where all the crowd at Tannadice will be going, "Way, have a bit of that," and it'll just frustrate the manager, frustrate the away team, frustrate the away fans. Come on, the Terrors. Right. Sorry, I'm not ignoring your TikTok. What are we saying? Long throw up the line. Mr. C says, Asnu needs minutes, to be fair. With how young he is, Patterson being injured a lot is a problem. Yeah, listen, Asnu certainly needs minutes. He's a young player, isn't he? He's got time. But what I'm saying is, I think you might get mistakes with him. You might get... Well, you will, won't you? You will get mistakes with him. He's not going to be a player that is going to be ready to just step into the first team. He's got ability, he's got potential, but he's not... It's going to be 2 or 3 years before you see the best of him. It's the same with Tierno Barry a little bit. Oh my God, shot from distance! Again, Watters. It wasn't actually, that was Sapsford. I always get the two of them mixed up. Sapsford opens his body up. Lovely shot. Curling. Just wide of the far post. That was a really good effort for him, that. Tom Ogilvie, what channel are you watching it on? It's on Solid Sports, mate. Jaden, good to see you. Joe, Isaac's on strike. Happy days. Isaac's on strike. Bloody hell. Mr. C, I don't like players going on strike to force moves. To be honest, that includes Dibbling wanting to come to us. I know, but it's a two-way street. Again, we were saying this earlier. It is a two-way street. How many times have you seen clubs absolutely bin players off because they don't want them? Manchester United are doing it now to a load of their players. Sancho, they did it with Rashford. Train alone. Go and train over there. Train with the reserves. Train on your own. We'll totally isolate you. We're not going to involve you in any first team activities. You're not going to be training with us. You're not going to be coming on any of our sort of group trips or night outings. Remove you from the WhatsApp group. All that sort of thing. Totally mentally isolated so that we can force you to leave the club, right? Even if your contract says you can stay. That is basically what clubs do to players all the time when they don't want them. Oh my God, what a run this is! Surely he can't, can he? Oh, is it a pen? Is it a pen? He's got to give a pen for that, hasn't he? What's he giving? That's a pen! Why haven't you give a pen? That's a pen! There's a player down here in the Rapid Vienna box. I have no idea how the referee hasn't given that as a penalty. It's an absolutely sensational run. It's an incredible run. Oh my God, it's absolutely different class. It's Sapsford picks the ball up on the edge of his box and he carries it all the way. I have no idea. I'm sorry. I have no idea. He's picked the ball up on the edge of the box. That would have been one of the goals of the season. End the debate now. He's just carried it all the way into the opposition box. That is a penalty. I'm sorry, ref, how you've not given that. Are we VAR in this? That has to be a pen. He gets into the box and he passes it off. He tries to do the old FIFA goal. Do you know where you get one-on-one with the keeper and your mate's just over there to the right and he rolls it to the right, but he gets it a bit ahead of I think it's of Watters who's supporting him. He puts it a bit ahead and it goes straight out for a throw-in. The ref has to go and have a look at this one. He has to. And he is, of course he is. It's a penalty. It's the that is the easiest thing. I can't believe he didn't give it in real time. He gets absolutely smashed. You can't not give a penalty for that. It's some run as well. Honestly, Sapsford, brilliant. He's onside as well. Watters, he was onside, so it would have been fine if he had tapped it in. But that's a pen. That's a penalty all day, and it has to be. The referee's going to give us, there you go. Surely, yay, penalty kick, Dundee United. And this one could be, is he going to get his card out now? It's going to be double jeopardy in it, so we can't send him off, but he might get a yellow card. Maybe not. He don't like doing cards, this ref. Maybe it's a Greek thing. Maybe Greek referees just absolutely hate giving cards. Oh, he's giving a card. He is giving card. I was going to say, there's not many cards in the Greek games that we've watched recently, but Panathinaikos and Rangers and whatever. It felt like there was a... I mean, that wasn't a Greek ref, but you know what I mean. I don't know if it's just a thing with Greek teams and Greek refs. Don't like cards. But Rao Yao, the centre-back, has just been yellow carded for that tackle. It was the clearest penalty you're ever likely to see. The clearest penalty you're ever likely to see. Ferry has got the ball in his hands, the captain. Is he going to give it off, though? You've got to wonder. He is. He's going to give it to Watters. I think he was just protecting it there, doing a bit of man marking, just making sure that he wasn't distracted. But it's going to be a penalty, and it's going to be Watters to take it, to make it 2-0. 2 for Watters, 2 for Dundee. Yes! Get in! Sticks it away, 2-0. There you go. What a goal. What a penalty. Keeper guessed right, but was never ever getting to it. And there it is, Dundee United 2. Rapid Vienna 0. Get in there. Hey! Go on the Terrors. And it's looking like, by the way, I am just going to say again, In the next round, you have got Győr of Hungary. So, assuming Dundee United do make it through, which I'm fairly confident you will at this point, that could be the kiss of death. That's the commentator's kiss of death. I apologise if it doesn't transpire to be that way now. But I think Dundee United are through. And if they do go through, they're going to be facing Győr of Hungary. So, trip to Hungary. Get your flights booked to Hungary if you're a Dundee United fan. Absolutely brilliant, that. The keeper giving it the old Jersey dudek dance, the old wobble, the real Bruce Grobbelaar on the line. Couldn't quite guess right. And Watters. There he is. Right. Joe, how's it going, mate? Alex Macklin, good to see you. How's Alex and Joe? Good to see you, lads. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares and all that good stuff. Alex, I see Slot wants at least one forward. Listen, we've got Isak's coming, I've told you. Isak is coming. Absolutely, certainly he's coming. Get your house on it. Rapid Vienna, straight up the other end. Great claim from Kucherenko. He's been some find him, you know. He has been some find for Dundee. That's Dundee United. Sorry. I'll auto-correct myself every time. Every time I have watched this lad, he's been top class. He's only 25. And they paid, what was it, 300 grand? 200 and something grand for him? Absolute steal. 25. Yevgeny Kucherenko, the new goalkeeper for Dundee United. I think he's been terrific. Certainly in Europe, anyway. I can't comment about in the SPL, but certainly in Europe, I think he's been terrific. He's been really good. Rapid Vienna, cutting in from the right-hand side. Here's Romeo Mane, gives it away. And United come away, and they might have a chance. Great defending at the back from Vienna. Ball comes out to the left-hand side. Can they get it in? Chance. Antiste. Oh, big chance for Dundee. For Rapid to pinch one back just before half-time. Oh, no. Mr. Nacho G, thanks for your comments. A Győr home or away first leg? I don't know. I think the first leg is the 21st the first. The second leg is the 28th. I don't know whether or not it's actually away or at home, though. Yeah, I don't know, mate. Is the honest answer. I don't know. MMTT, name a car for an edit. Speaking to the wrong guy, mate. I'm not a car guy. That's not me. Not really a lover of cars. Nissan Skyline. That's my brother's dream car. He liked Skylines. So maybe do a Nissan Skyline. I don't know. Alex Macklin, Mark Gay as well, I hope. I think Gay's not going to come. I think he might be next summer. At a push. Right, 3 minutes of injury time here. Ball played in. Rapid are creating some half-decent chances, you know. They're just not gambling that front line. They've got quite a young front three. Yannis Antiste, and there's a little bit of inexperience there, maybe. I would have expected the striker to gamble there, because that was a great ball in. It was straight across the face of the 6-yard box. Keeper couldn't come for it. 2 centre-backs nowhere near it. And that's no slight on Jovu or you know, Esselink or anything. It's no slight on those guys. But Antiste, I would have expected the Rapid Vienna forward to gamble there. He just hasn't. Just hasn't done it. Long ball up the pitch from Kucherenko. And Antiste wins the flick on. This is better. Alexander, 1-0 Partizan. Hibs still lead on aggregate. I want both Hibs and United to go through. I do. I think Hibs are certainly through. Hibs will go through against Partizan. Be surprised if they don't. Yeah. Be a shame if they didn't, actually, at this point. After a really good performance in the first leg. MMTT, okay, name a player for an edit. Nobby Solano. I don't know why that one came to my head. Joe, even better that Isak's on strike. Get the champagne ready. Ferg, what game are you watching? I'm watching Dundee United against Rapid Vienna. Second leg at Tannadice. It was 2-2 in the first leg. It's now 2-0 to Dundee United in the second. So big chance for them to go through to the next round. And they would be facing Győr of Hungary in the next round. Wade Dodd, what's your thoughts on the recent Isak news? Newcastle fans having a meltdown. What recent Isak news? What are you specifically referring to? Are we talking about the he's not going to play again for the club, that whole piece? Because if that is the case, I don't know why they would want him there. I honestly, I think if I'm Newcastle United, I'd be saying, oh, fine, off you go then. That's fine. We can't keep you at this point anyway. We can't keep you at this point. So, crazy. But Dundee United fans absolutely bouncing. It's nearly half-time. It is half-time. Half-time at Tannadice. 2-0. And, a scoreline that Goodwin and those Terrors could hardly have dreamed of, I would have imagined, coming into this one. 2-0 up half-time. The game is as good, no, maybe not as good as done, but not far off. Not far off. If you're watching along with us, by the way, and you're new around here, please do consider giving us a like and subscribing. It takes you 2 seconds. You'd be massively helping me out. And look, even if you don't come back again in future, just give us a subscribe. Like I said, help a brother out. Massive. All you're doing is letting YouTube know, this guy's alright. He does alright. He does decent content. He's not, he's not a moron. He's trying. Give us a like and a sub. Massively helps. Joe, Kee, I might come on YouTube. If you can, mate, that helps. Certainly, if you can. But don't feel pressured to. If you want to stay on TikTok, that's fine as well. They're just showing the 2 goals back now as well. Tone, United signed another decent player today. Maybe help in Europe when registered. Who did they sign? Who did they sign? Oh my goodness me. To be honest, I was reading earlier. There was an article in the Mail, and it was talking about how after he left Aberdeen, pretty much there was a lot of people who'd written Jim Goodwin off. And it feels like now Dundee United are kind of reaping the rewards for showing a bit of faith in him. That scene, I've just revisited what I was reading earlier about him, and yeah, this would be a really, really big win to be getting into the knockout stages. Certainly the Europa Conference League proper. Be really, really good. Papa John's, I hear the Premier League dad is putting the second half of the Dundee United game on. I'd love to, mate. I really would love to. You know I would. If I could, believe me, I would. I'm not a snide. I would if I could. I would definitely broadcast the game. It would certainly help me. Ollie, when you go on live, are you watching just one game or Sky Sports multi-view? Oh, just one game. I'm not doing this whole Sky... Christ, mate, I've only got the attention span of one game, and I've barely got the enough of that. There's no way I'm going to be watching multiple games at once. Sod that. No, definitely not. Definitely not. I'm going to be sticking to one game at a time. But I'll be doing lots of games. That's what we do on this channel. Lots and lots of watch-alongs. And yeah, I'm now starting to do lots more videos as well. Now the season's started, we're going to be doing 2, 3, 4 videos a week. Minimum 2, but up to 4 videos a week. And then at least 1 live a day. That's what I'm hoping for. Jimmy Craig, we've easily won this game. I told you, Watters is the GOAT. 2 very good goals, it has to be said. Well, certainly the first was a really, really good header. And yeah, the penalty as well. What a run that was from Sapsford as well. Absolutely incredible run. Couldn't believe that. Picks it up on the edge of his box. Just glides forward. So good. Did really well to set that one up. Ollie, would you need to pay for multi-view? I don't think so. Yeah, not that I'm aware of. If you do have to pay for it, I wouldn't pay for it. It's not really my thing. As I say, I wouldn't use it, so I have no need for it. Goalkeeper says, Eze to Spurs, happening soon. Are Spurs going to be able to get that one over the line ahead of Arsenal? That's the only question. I think if you're Eberechi Eze, would you prefer the move to Arsenal, or would you prefer the move to Spurs? I think with Maddison being out injured, you would have to say Spurs seems a more attractive option, doesn't it? Because he's going to get more regular game time at Spurs. Goalkeeper says you should have a look. Arsenal are out of the race. Well, I mean, look, they've been in the race for a long time, haven't they? It wouldn't be surprising if they came back into it. But yeah, no, you're probably right. You're probably right. Maybe it is Spurs who will end up getting him, and that would certainly strengthen Spurs. Good team, good player. Thomas Frank would do very, very well with Kudus and Eze up front. Julius Eskison, is that the player you were on about earlier? Julius Eskison has joined Dundee United. The 26-year-old has penned a 2-year contract with the option of another 12 months. Eskison believes he can bring genuine quality to Jim Goodwin's side at the top end of the park and from set plays. He explained, the manager sees me as a central player. I like to play central, but wherever he wants to play, that suits me. Oh, fair enough. That's the sort of attitude you want from new players, isn't it? Goalkeeper says Arsenal want to wait out for Rodrigo. They're not getting Rodrigo. Apparently City are in for Rodrigo as well. Ollie Marley says, what do you think is the best game this weekend? Best game this weekend. Probably United Arsenal. I hate to say it, but that is probably going to be the best game. The one I am looking forward to seeing, Sunderland against West Ham, because that's going to be like the ultimate litmus test, isn't it? I've predicted West Ham to go down in my video today. And I've upset a few Hammers fans, funnily enough. But, yeah, I do think it's going to be interesting to see how West Ham adapts with no Kudus. They've not really signed anyone of note. Callum Wilson's going to be leading the line for him this season, which doesn't bode well for him, that I don't think. So West Ham, I fancy to be down there, and Sunderland I fancy to get out of it. So that's like an early 6-pointer in my opinion. So the 3 o'clock on Saturday is the one that I am most looking forward to, on top of tomorrow's Liverpool and Bournemouth, obviously, because I'm a Liverpool fan. I want to watch Liverpool-Bournemouth, and that's going to be the big season opener, so we're watching that. But yeah, the 3 o'clock, do you know what, all of them. Villa-Newcastle Villa Newcastle, 12:30 on Saturday. That's going to be great as well. I couldn't separate those two at the minute. Anthony Gordon's going to be playing centre forward. No Alexander Isak in the team. Bit of a cloud around Newcastle at the minute. So, you know, are they gonna bind together? Are they gonna try and work their way through it as a team, or will it tear them apart? Are they all kind of infighting? You never really know until you see them. So, yeah, Villa against Newcastle, that's going to be an intriguing one. West Ham away at Sunderland, that's going to be a big one. Wolves City is the 5:30 kickoff on Saturday night. That one could be an intriguing one. And then, yeah, Sunday's games, Forest, Brentford, Palace, Chelsea and Palace, isn't it, at Stamford Bridge? I'm not watching Chelsea Palace. Everyone's going to be watching that one. I'd rather watch Forest and Brentford. We'll be one of the few people, one of the few streamers online doing Brentford and Forest. That's the only way. I'm a new channel. I'm a growing channel. I have to pick the niche topics. If I just watch the games where everyone's watching, Christ, there's no way nobody gets. Most of the games we've done on this channel, if you search us on YouTube, like if you go on YouTube and you search Dundee United against Rapid Vienna live watch along, I don't know how many would pop up, but I don't know if it'd be many. It's probably not many who've paid Solid Sports tonight to watch this. I mean, to be fair, I did last week as well. I quite like watching these niche games. I'm not just doing it for views, by the way, but I do really, really like watching them anyway. But yeah, we have to stick with the niche games a little bit. Goalkeeper says it'll be Savinho, Eze, Kudus with Solanke leading the line. There's no way Spurs get Savinho and Eze. No, they're not getting Savinho and Eze. Where does Kulusevski play? No chance. No chance. Ollie, why do you want to watch Brentford? Well, for that reason, Ollie. Yeah, for that reason. Ella Chukwu, what's the score? It's Dundee United 2. Dundee United 2, Rapid Vienna 0. Goalkeeper, we have 140 million left to play with. How would you know that, in fairness? With the greatest of respect, mate, how would you know how much Spurs have left to play with? It's fine to say you don't. Surprised Dundee are winning. Well, I'm a little bit surprised at how much. I'm not surprised they're winning, but I'm surprised at how easy they found it. They've breezed past them up to this point. Rapid have had a couple of half chances, but not any more than half chances. Yeah, Dundee United could have been further ahead, to be honest. So, yeah, full value for the lead at the moment. Goalkeeper says Saudi investment, ENIC money and Europa League money. Yeah, I know, but you can't. Nobody can quantify that unless you're Daniel Levy. Pernaldinho, thoughts on Brentford planning to buy Ouattara from Bournemouth? Very, very good move, I think. Yeah, good replacement for Wissa, that. Ella Chukwu, you'd assume Rapid were better as they have been in Europe for the last couple of years. They've lost a couple of players, though, Rapid. And, yeah, their attack is quite junior. That's the only thing I would say. Ella Chukwu, signing flop of the season. As in, for the Premier League, are we talking here? Signing of the season, I would say... Ooh... I think probably Florian Wirtz. I think Liverpool win the title, and I think Florian Wirtz plays a very, very big part. And flop of the season, I think Victor Gyökeres. Actually that's probably unfair. Victor Gyökeres doesn't get Arsenal the title, so for that reason he's kind of the flop of the season, but I don't think he'll flop. I just don't think he'll be amazing. So, yeah, I think flop of the season is probably harsh. I'm not going to say Gyökeres. Flop of the season. Do you know, I tell you, do you know who I think it might be? And I don't know, I don't really have any evidence for this. It's just a total, pure gut reaction. I just feel like Gittins at Chelsea is going to be I think he's going to be another Sancho. Right, the players are just coming back out now, so we'll get ready to get stuck in. Ollie Marley, takeaway that people would be watching it. Would you rather watch Chelsea Palace? No, I don't think I would. Because again, I'm looking at it as everyone's tipping Brentford to go down. I don't think they will, but everyone's tipping Brentford to go down. I'm keen to see how Keith Andrews plays, how the new look Brentford squad kind of works. And also, Nottingham Forest. Again, they've lost Elanga. They didn't really finish the season all that strongly, Nottingham Forest. I think they won 2 out of their last 8. So, they're a team in Europe. Domestically, I think they might struggle. So, I think Forest-Brentford is going to be a very good game, actually. Ella Chuklu, you think the best signing will be Barry or Eze? Tierno Barry isn't going to play. Couple of changes for Rapid Vienna. They're bringing 2 on. And it looks like Dundee United are bringing 1 on as well. I'll go through those subs in a second. Ollie Marley, Ollie, favourite takeaway, mine's probably Chinese. Hate Chinese. Wouldn't bother me if I never ate it again. So greasy. My missus likes Chinese as well. She always tries to get, I hate it. Just gives you dead bad heartburn. Indian every single day of the week. Curry. That's how I got this figure. Indian every day of the week. Ostam Horgau, how are we, Kee? I'm great, mate. I am fantastic, thank you. We're off for the second half here at Tannadice. 2-0. 4-2 on aggregate now. Sean D. Ipswich have accepted 37 million from Hutchinson from Forest. That feels like a lot. 37.5 million for Amari Hutchinson. I'm not sure about that. Ella Chukwu, I read a report that Beto is getting sold. Yeah, there's been links, hasn't there? There have been links. David Moyes clearly isn't keen on him. But it's mad because throughout pre-season, he's continued to play him over Tierno Barry. And when Barry has played, the feedback from Evertonians has been that he's been quite raw. Which is kind of reflective of what we saw in the Under-21 Championships. I watched an awful lot of Tierno Barry last season for Villarreal. I watched him even before that, going back to his days at Bâle. And I remember, not professing to be a scout or anything, but if you go back to videos I posted in January, long before links to Everton, there was a video I posted in January where I said Tierno Barry would be a perfect signing for a team like West Ham in the Premier League. Would love him to come to the Prem. So I really rate him. He's a very talented young player and he played really well for Villarreal. But it's obvious that Moyes doesn't quite rate him just yet. I think he's... And we saw, like I said, the Under-21 Championships we watched this season, and he was all over the place for France. He missed an awful lot of big chances for France in the Under-21 Championships, and I just feel like Moyes, the fact that he's not started him in pre-season, probably just gives a bit of a nod to you're not quite my number 9 yet. Which is it's a big thing for Everton to spend nearly 30 million quid on a young player who's not going to go into the starting 11. Mr. C, he started against Roma. Yeah, he started against Roma and got hauled off again, and that was the game where everyone said he looks really quite raw. But he's not started in any of the games in America, did he? He barely came on in like the last 10-15 minutes. Again, it just feels like, and again, this is the feedback from most Evertonians we speak to on the channel as well, is that Beto's the number 9. Beto's our starting centre forward. He's not a particularly good one. We'd like someone else, but Tierno Barry's just not ready. Ella Chukwu, who do you think will the dark horses would be this season? Possibly Brighton. I feel like Brighton have got all of the parts. I just can't place them. I think I put them in like 9th or 10th in my Premier League prediction video. But they're so close to getting it. They could be like 6th or 7th. They're so close. I think they ended up finishing, was it like 4 or 5 points off Newcastle in 5th last season? They weren't that far away. And they finished the season very strong. So, yeah, Brighton could be one to watch. Ostermorg, 28 million for Leone, wasn't it? Good business. Very good business. Gianparli Dilalo, this match makes me rewind. Dundee United in 1984, when after defeat the Austrian, Dundee United joined the semi-finals of the old Champions Cup. Was a very strong squad. Why are you going back a bit there, Gianpaolo? Ella Chukwu, everyone thinks Brighton will do well though. Do they? No one's taking Brighton to finish in the top 6 or top 7, are they? And I think there's an outside. I think Spurs, if we're talking biggest improvers that no one's... I still think Spurs finish in the top 6. Yeah, I'd put Spurs in the top 6. So they would be my dark horses, I guess. But other than that, the top 4 will be the same top 4 as last season. Liverpool, City, Chelsea, Arsenal in some order. I'd say it's Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Chelsea. It's not going to change that. That's the one thing that isn't going to change. Newcastle, Villa, Spurs, best of the rest. Man United probably in 7th or 8th. Again, absolute best position they could hope for. Mr. C, couple of Sky Sports pundits have predicted us for 7th or 8th. Everton, 7th or 8th. Lay off. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No chance. If Everton get top half, they have had an absolutely incredible season. I'll be honest, if Everton got 12th or even 11th, I mean, that would be... anything close to that would be sensational. I just feel like Everton are close to the bottom 4, bottom 5 again. It's going to be them circling the drain. And that's purely because they've lost so many players and they've not really brought anyone in. FM No Casuals, you're cruising my Akkers, lad. Get off live now. I'm cruising him. What are you on about? Oh, I'm ruining him. Why am I ruining him? Have you backed Rapid Vienna to go through here? Oh my God. Well, listen, the second half's kicked off, opening 6 minutes here, and we've really not had any chances. Again, it's been head tennis. It feels like Vienna have come out and just... they've gone very direct straight away. They've brought 2 subs on, and yeah, it just feels very, very direct all of a sudden. Alan Carreto, Ghana, Dundee. Mr. C, Everton are in advanced talks to sign Tom King, another keeper. News to me. Why would they sign another keeper? You've just brought in Travers. Why would you be after a keeper? FM No Casuals, it can't get any worse, can it? It can. It can. Ball in the box, cleared away. Villa 1. Key, what's your name? Key. Mr. C, it only came out in the last 20 minutes. Where's he from? Where's Tom King from? Nick, predictions, Girona versus Rayo Vallecano. Draw. I couldn't tell you, mate. It's still too early in the season. It's too... like I said to you yesterday, I think Rayo or draw would be a half decent bet. I would look at that. Rapid Vienna, great ball that. Really good ball. Scott Grice, what time is your streaming Stockport and Man City? Eh? Stockport and Man City? What time is my streaming Stockport? I'm not streaming Stockport and Man City. I'm streaming Man City 5:30 on Saturday night. Away at Wolves. Pup. In the words of Thomas Jefferson, so what I miss? You missed Dundee United playing really, really well in the first half and getting a 2-0 lead. Fully deserved lead as well. Vienna starting to come back into it a little bit, but they've not really created anything of note. And as a result, Rapid are... Oh, big chance for Dundee again at the Dundee United at the back post. Oh, it was Ferry. Oh, so unlucky that. Really good ball in. Lovely ball into the far post. But yeah, Dundee United should have been cruising through to the next round. They're going to be playing Győr of Hungary in the next round, the final qualifier. But they've played all right. They have played all right, Dundee United. They've played really well. Rapid haven't really created any clear chances. So that's what I would say. That's the story of the game, the tale of the tape so far. Nick says, Aston Villa, Newcastle, Villa win because of their home ground. No, I don't think so. I think Newcastle... I fancy Newcastle to maybe bind together a little bit because of everything that's going on. Eddie Howe, if he's good at one thing, he's good at motivating his team and getting them to kind of... I know it's a little bit David Brent, fusion. I feel like Eddie Howe will be able to get his team back in it. Kucherenko with another big save. Another big save for Dundee United. That's huge. Rapid Vienna playing really, really well. Good shot, and it's gone behind for a corner. It's a Rapid. Scott Grice, why not Stockport? I'm not streaming Stockport because of all the Premier League games that are on. So I have to choose one or the other. And yeah, this weekend we are preoccupied with the launch of the Premier League. Corner ball whipped in from Rapid. Punched away by Kucherenko. Again, excellent play. Really good command of his area from the Ukrainian. Alexander, this is a European match. Ostermorg, did we loan Stevenson out again? Just saw that somewhere. Yeah, I don't know if... Has he gone Aberdeen? Stevenson. I don't know why. Aberdeen seems to come to mind. Shot from distance from Dundee United. It's gone straight into the keeper. LG says McAtee to Forest. Here we go. McAtee and Doy. Hudson-Odoi. Gibbs-White. They just need a proper centre-forward, and they're going out and getting... Is it Kalimwendo? Kalimwendo wouldn't be a bad signing at all from Rennes. Plus, they've got the young lad who's come in from Brazil, and Chris Wood's still there too. Nick A13, so draw. Villa Newcastle. I think draw's fair in that one. Yeah, I'd probably look at a draw. Leone has signed for you, 6-year deal, says Mr. C. Yeah, good signing, very good signing, 18 years of age. Considered one of the best young centre-backs in Europe. So, yeah, got another future signing for Liverpool. Scott, are you streaming Liverpool tomorrow night, my G? I certainly am, sir. Yeah, I'll be live at about 6:30. Early start for us tomorrow for Liverpool. Great shot, great chance there, and a good save again from Kucherenko. Rapid Vienna starting to put a little bit more pressure on into the second half. Ostermorg, ironic Key, we've loaned him out to Dundee. Oh, have we really? Have we really? I don't know why I thought Aberdeen, but yeah, Stevenson. Oh, that's good. Stevenson's he'll be a good addition for Dundee. He was at Dundee United last year. Surely he's not at Dundee United again, is he? Papa John says, what's the Dundee United score? It is 2-0, 4-2 on aggregate. So Dundee United, you've got to say, they're probably cruising to the next round here. Daz Reynolds, what's your 11 for tomorrow if you were slot? Oh, Rapid are in here. Big chance for Rapid. Good block. Really, really good block that again. Is it Esselink, that one? Really smart. Honestly, those defenders at the back for Dundee United, they have been like warriors. Absolute warriors. Brilliant. All of them. The full back four and the goalkeeper. Just incredible. How come you always watch Dundee United, like, says Ollie? I don't, mate. This is the... Well, it is actually the third stream, isn't it? It's the third stream we've done of Dundee United. I've done Dundee United games. I've done quite a few Rangers games. Done Hibs games. So, yeah, I don't know. I've not really got a preference for any. We've done Ross County and Livingston. We've watched a lot of Scottish football on this channel. Ben Yalkuye has just gone to Swansea on loan. Oh, has he? Oh, well that must mean that Balaba's not going anywhere then. Although the Cameroonian National Football Association today tweeted that Manchester United have agreed a €112 million deal. And they're usually, they're quite a well-followed account as well. It was something like 150,000 followers. The Cameroonian Football Association, or Cameroonian Football News Association, something like that, tweeted that Carlos Baleba had the Brighton and Manchester United had agreed €112 million fee. So, yeah. If that does happen, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Incredible. Mad Pup, it's the Scottish game that got me to subscribe. Yes! Yes, the pup. Love it. Listen, I need all the subscribers that I can get. I say it every time, but I quit my job to do this, lads and lasses, ladies and gentlemen. I quit my job to pursue my dream of earning a mediocre living from a football channel, from watching and talking shite about football. Doing this right now. I was a sales director. I was all right. I did all right. I did, earned a decent living. And I quit. And I give myself a year to try and make a meagre living on YouTube. And I'm doing okay. Bizarrely, it's gone all right. Bizarrely, I'm doing all right. Nicolas Stefan, Rapid Vienna. We got some Rapid Vienna fans in. So yeah, I stupidly decided to quit my job and give it a whirl. So listen, if you follow, if you subscribe, then you're not just giving a guy you don't know a follow and a subscribe. You are letting YouTube know that he's all right. Actually, he's not a bad guy. This Kee fella, he's okay, and he's you'll be, as I frequently say, paying for beans on toast for my missus and my little girl. You know, we're not living like kings and queens or anything. We're just surviving. Joe, are you still living on beans on toast? I am, mate. Yeah, and it's still falling off me. Believe it or not, it is. It's falling off me. The old the weight is shifting. Dundee United 2, Rapid Vienna 0. Fayaz, who do you think will win, Arsenal or Man United? I fancy United, you know, I really do. It's in! Oh, Rapid Vienna have scored! 2-1, there you go. Off the corner, Yanis Antiste. Big deflection. But it's a goal, and Rapid are back in this one. Dundee United 2, Rapid Vienna 1. 2-1. Let's just watch this back. It was a corner to Rapid. And it was just a little flick on at the near post. It might have took another deflection. That might actually be an own goal. Yeah, that's going to be an own goal, that one. It was Antiste who got the flick on. And I'm pretty sure that nicks off. I didn't see who it nicked off, but it definitely looked like it came off a United head. So it might well be an own goal. Dundee United 2, Rapid Vienna 1. Half an hour left in this one. I told you this one isn't going to finish. It's not going to be. It's not over. There's more goals in this one. It was 2-2 the first leg. I think it's heading that way again for the second. We might be on for extra time and penalties here. FM No Casual says, I never doubted Rapid, not for one moment. And Dundee United carry it away. Kamara's up with him. Ferry with the ball in. Straight into the keeper's hands. That's not going to be good enough. It's not good enough. Fatah's come on for Sapsford, by the way. I don't know if that's an injury. I should have mentioned at half-time. I thought I did, but Fatah has come on for Sapsford, who was instrumental in winning the penalty for the second goal. The goal that's currently taking Dundee United through to the next round. Rapid Vienna pushing forward. This is a big, big chance for Rapid. They're in. Oh, straight across the face of goal. Oh, Rapid very nearly making it 2-2 there. Dundee United are living dangerously. Living very, very dangerously. Seidel's come off, the captain, and Erkan Kara has come on the forward. And Radulovic, another forward, coming on for Dominic Weichsel-Brown. So, at half-time, they put 2 forwards on for a midfielder and a forward. So, really positive change for Rapid. You can see they immediately have... It's elicited a change, hasn't it? It's driven change immediately. And they're looking a lot more positive. Lads, talking German in the chat. I'm learning an awful lot. I don't know any German. You could be calling me blind in the chat. I don't know any German at all. Oh, that might be a yellow. That might be a yellow. Let's give a throw into Dundee United. What is this ref? This referee's mad. Ferry's going to take it. The goal on flash scores, at least, has been credited to Yanis Antist. But I don't think that was a Yanis Antist goal. I'm almost certain that was an own goal, you know. Creates a long throw into the box from Rapid. They've used these to good effect in this game so far. Flick on, cleared away by Rapid. Better though from Dundee United. I do keep correcting myself. Daz, who's your front three for tomorrow? Sorry, Daz. Sorry. You did ask earlier, didn't you? I apologise. My 11 for tomorrow would be Alisson in goal. I would go with the same back four: Frimpong, Van Dijk, Canate, and Kirkes. I would then go midfield 3. Oh, I really don't want to put McAllister in there because I thought he was absolutely shocking against Palace. But he might have to be. Maybe that's the best way to just get him to play through it. So McAllister I would have to put in if he's fit. Gravenberch is suspended, so he can't play. So it's going to have to be McAllister, Szoboszlai, and Wirtz. Yeah, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Wirtz. I would try and outrun them in the midfield. So I'm going to hope that is the way we approach it. And then the front 3, I would go Gakpo, Ekitike, Salah. Yeah. Who would you go, though? More importantly, who would you go? Hey, Mish, good to see you, mate. Ollie, do you notice that I go on most of your lives? Yeah, I do, Ollie. Of course I do. I notice you frequently on the lives. It's good to have you, mate. As always. Really good to have you. It's going to be a free kick about 40 yards out for Dundee United here. Too far out for a shot. Although the last time I said that, funnily enough, the last time I said that was in the Southampton game. Southampton against Wrexham. I said, oh, that's far too far out for a shot. And Manning just smashed it in the top corner. So what do I know? But I would say this one is too far out for a shot. It's plumb centre of the pitch. So if they are going to have a shot, it's going to be one of those where you try and maybe just catch the keeper out, get the ball to bounce just in front of him and get your strikers following in. So it might be something like that. He is having a shot straight into the wall. And Rapid Vienna win it back. Dundee United get it away, yet again. Daz, I would rest Cody, give Rio a game, but I agree with the rest who you said. Rio? Mate, I wouldn't be giving Rio... You can't... I just feel like you can't start Rio in Premier League game. Oh, that's a foul, ref. Surely. That's got to be a foul. You've got to bring that back. Oh, that's really poor again from the referee. Again, I want Dundee United to get it, though, but that's poor from the ref. That's really poor. Really, really poor. Yeah, I think Rio is too young to be starting games, mate. He's far too young. You don't want to be starting 16-year-old kids in Premier League games. It's not good for them, to be honest. And if we don't need him, I think Cody Gakpo wouldn't appreciate being sat on the bench by a 16-year-old kid. So, yeah, Cody, I think, was fine the other day. I still think he's a really big player for us, a really important player. So I would carry on with Cody Gakpo. Yeah. Another change for Dundee. Dundee United. Dolchek off and Thompson. Miller Thompson coming on. Romeo Amane has gone off and Vermbrand has come on as well. Yeah. Thompson for Dolchek. Good ball. Chance for... Oh, my God. What a save. Oh, what a save from Kucherenko. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, man of the match. Man of the match. Kucherenko, the goalkeeper for Dundee United. When I tell you this save is absolutely astonishing. He's got no business making that save at all. Absolutely unbelievable stuff from the Ukrainian goalkeeper. That is sensational. It was a shot from just maybe 10 yards out, 11 yards out. Oh, he had no business saving it. It was right in the bottom corner. Kucherenko, full stretch, tips it round the post for a corner. Just wonderful, wonderful play. Top quality from him. Be yourself, Dylan. How you going, Dylan? How was your time at the Edinburgh Fringe? Is that your last day now? Are you back from clubbing? Bloody hell, mate. Nice. Nice. Love a bit of clubbing. Yeah, corner ball in from Rapid, which was cleared away quite easily. Oh, honestly, just a really, really good save. I can't believe how good that save was. The the Edinburgh Fringe was amazing. But yeah, I've been keeping up with your videos and stuff. It's seemed like you had a really lovely time. Where have you been clubbing? Have you been clubbing closer to you, or have you been somewhere else around the country? Oh, somewhere else. All right, nice. Christ, you're definitely a good traveller, mate. Rather you than me. I hate being on the road. I had my first beer. Well, you beat me. I'm 35. I've still not had my first beer. I'm not a lover of beer. I stick to whiskies and bourbons. That's my thing. And I've not really had anything. I'm not really a big drinker, but yeah, I've never had a beer. Dundee United down the right-hand side. Good ball. Chance. Cleared away by Rapid again. Cleared away. Mason Longley, what's your FPL code? If you go to my YouTube, I don't know it off the top of my head, mate, but if you go to my YouTube, Premier League Dad, you go and search it, you'll find the latest video has got it in the comments, it's got it in the description. If you can go to the live of this game right now, Dundee United and Rapid Vienna on YouTube, you can search it on there, you can find it in the description and in the comments as well. So, FM No Casuals, Hibs goal. Hibs mistakes were awful. They're still winning on aggregate though now, aren't they? Mason, sound, good to see you, mate. Good to have you in the FPL League. If you want to join the FPL, by the way, make sure you have clicked the link in the description. You can see the link in the description on this video on YouTube. You've got till 6 PM tomorrow night to get your FPL team in. There'll be a video coming out tomorrow on my YouTube of my team, how I decided on it, how I picked it. Maybe you can get some tips, some ideas on what not to do. But yeah, go and check that out. That'll be live tomorrow morning. My FPL team. And also some new rules as well for the Fantasy Premier League. If you've never played the Fantasy Premier League before, it is free to join. There's prizes. If you just want to play for fun, you can play for fun. That's fine. But there is prizes. There is giveaways for the Premier League Dad League this season. So if you want to join, you want to try and win a kit, a retro kit of your choice, I will get it for you. That's one of the things that we're going to be giving away throughout the season. So if you want to win something like that, then go and get involved. Go and get involved. Only Jordan PSG can F off, by the way. It's Callum, the Tottenham fan. Rapid Vienna down the right-hand side. Floated in near post. It's in. It's 2-2. Oh, no. This one's going to extra time. There you go. 2-2. It's absolutely wonderful. It's a great goal. And I tell you what, Dundee United's keeper, Kucherenko, he had no chance. With either of these goals, he's done everything he can to try and keep United in this. But it's two absolutely brilliant finishes. Very, very similar, it should be said. Balls in from the left-hand side. Headers into the far corner. And just unstoppable. I think that might be an own goal as well. It might be 2 own goals. Is it 2 own goals, I wonder? If we watch this back, I think it might be, you know. I think that could be a second own goal. Oh, no. It's bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. I can't believe it. 2-2. Dundee United 2. Rapid Vienna 2. What is going on here? What on earth? I can't believe what I'm witnessing. Rapid says, FF No Casual says, never doubted Rapid. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. So unlucky. And I tell you what, it could go even worse here for Dundee United because Rapid continue to push forward. You can see Goodwin. Goodwin's on the touchline. He's saying, come on, come on, come on. Let's get back into it. It feels like the momentum has shifted at Tannadice. It's shifted towards the Austrians. Rapid Vienna now coming back into it. Dundee United pushing forward. I tell you what, that change, I do think taking Sapsford off at half-time, I don't know if it was forced or if it was tactical, if it was injury, I don't know what it was. But taking Sapsford off has absolutely shook. It shook Dundee United. He was picking the ball up and carrying it forward so well. He was a good out ball. He had that pace on the counter. They were terrified of him every time he picked it up. I think taking Sapsford off has been a mistake, or at least it's deflated Dundee United for sure. King 11 says Rapid Vienna to win. It's going to be a corner to United here. RHO2, where are you watching the game? It's on Solid Sports, mate. Solid Sports is what we're watching it on. Corner to Dundee United. Shot there that got deflected wide. Okay, ball whipped in from Dundee United, flicked on at the near post and cleared away. Kyle H, Fair Play Award should go to Dundee United, giving these poor lads a chance. Beautiful moment in sport, you love to see it. Yeah, mate, Kyle, I have no idea, I have absolutely no idea at all how this has ended 2-2 again. It's I feel for Kucherenko. I really do feel for Kucherenko because he doesn't deserve to be on the losing side tonight if indeed that is what happens. And I don't want to be taught, but I called it. Maybe it is my fault. Maybe it is my fault. I said it, didn't I, in the first half? I said it 2-0 up at half time. I think Dundee United are through now. Silly me, kiss of death. Kiss of death. Hamish says, love to see Rangers pumped for Bruges too. Oh, Dundee United have just sent it into the stands. They're getting desperate now. They're getting desperate. It was Seville, the full-back, the right-back. Rapid are definitely in the ascendancy. They're in the ascendancy here. And it does not bode well. But I think we might be heading to extra time. As I say, there's 10 minutes left in this one. We need a goal. Otherwise, we've got half an hour of extra time in this. Any goals now it's a heartbreaker, isn't it? It doesn't matter who it comes from. It's an absolute heartbreaker. It's a choker. And Vienna are pushing forward. They're down this left-hand side. Oh my God, Kucherenko pushes it away, but only into danger. And I tell you, it's so close this. Vienna are all over him at the minute. The fullback gets skinned. It's going to be a corner to Vienna. Oh, Rapid are... Nosser on the left-hand side. He is tearing Dundee United apart. He's absolutely tearing the fullback apart. Savelli on the right-hand side. Can't get near him. You cannot get near him. Kyle, well, keep dreaming, Hamish. We've already beaten them last time out. Mad Pup says Partisan red card. Oh, yellow card. Yellow card for Dundee United. It was Jovu actually who's been yellow carded there. It's going to be a corner to Rapid. Corner to Rapid. They scored off the last one. It's not going to be another one, is it? 83rd minute gone. A goal for either team absolutely breaks them. It's whipped in near post, cleared away. Only as far. It's going to go all the way back to the Rapid goalkeeper. Dundee fans are crying, says Crystal F. Marcus Gruber, Rapid Vienna. Nicholas Stefan, Rapid Vienna. It was Korestes with the yellow card. He's been an absolute tower of strength at the back for United. And Rapid again down the left-hand side. They're all coming down that side. Again, a great tackle by Jovu. Really good. But it just feels like the ball is... they're losing it so quickly. As soon as they win it back, they're losing it, Dundee United. They're just not... Oh, the keeper... the Dundee United centre-forward, they're pressurising the Rapid goalkeeper. And for a second there, it really did look like he was going to miss out on it. He was labouring on the ball in possession, the Rapid goalkeeper. That's that's the stuff of nightmares if you're the Rapid Vienna manager. Rapid continue to come down this left-hand side, the near side, the side where the right back, Seville, and the Korestes, the centre-back, they're on a yellow card, and Seville is just getting exploited every single time. Every time. Shot from distance from Rapid. And he works it over to the left-hand side. This is better. Stood up to the far post. Kucherenko comes and claims it. Much better. And that's going to be a foul, surely. That is going to be a foul. Oh, yellow card. Yellow card for Kucherenko and for the big number 9 of Rapid. I honestly, I'm just aghast. I'm aghast at it. Yevgeny Kucherenko booked. Disappointed. Not a Dundee United fan, but I'm disappointed that they've managed to throw this away from a 2-0 comfortable 4-2 aggregate position at half time and cruising, and probably should have been 3 up in the first half. Janus Horn off, Furkan Demir comes on for Rapid. Dundee United carrying it forward. First real foray for them into the Rapid half in maybe the last 10-15 minutes. Through to the keeper. Poor. Do you speak German? 9! 9! Mad Pope looking at the scores just now. Hibs will go on to play Legia Warsaw. Well, it was good while it lasted. Listen, Dundee United could well still make it. There's still time. But I think it's expected. I think it's going to go to extra time, isn't it? It's going to go to Eki time. It might even go to penalties. MMTT, do you speak English? Little bit. Only a little bit. Dundee United coming forward again. Is there going to be a late one in this one? Oh, it's so poor. So poor in that final third. They've been shocking. Mohamed, please, if there is offside, please said with high sound. If there's an offside, I'll tell you. Yeah. If there's an offside, I will tell you. I am Kroot. I got some free wine for getting some positive feedback for the restaurant. Love that. Oh, I didn't know you worked in a restaurant, mate. If I knew you worked in a restaurant, I'd be there. Believe me. If you ever need a celebrity, come and open up for you. Oh, you work in a chain. All right, okay. Is it a Mackey's? Kyle H. Liverpool. Hey. I'm not a Scouser. I'm a Liverpool fan, though. I work at Prezzo. They're one of my old clients, them. One of my old clients. Used to be on good terms with the HR director at Prezzo. I went down to the head office. The Lincoln one. Very nice. Lovely part of the world, Lincoln. Alan Carrizzo, 3-2. It's not 3-2. It's not 3-2. It's still 2-2. You're lying, lads. You're lying. You're lying. It's not 3-2. It's still 2-2. Don't listen to him. Mohamed, we loved you, boy. I'm Moroccan. Lovely. Lovely. I love the old Moroccans. And yeah, all Moroccans. Much love to Morocco. Ball flicked in at the near post. We're into the last 60 seconds of normal time. And then we'll be into injury time. How long left in this one? How much is the ref going to add on here? Oh, Pup, it's 3-2 to Hibs. Oh, I see. Sorry, 3-2 to Hibs. That's good. Oh, I'm glad about that. Hamish, you're catching Mark Goldbridge at this rate. Behave. I am never going to be catching Mark Goldbridge. I wouldn't mind being a pound behind him in the bank. But no, I have no intention of being that big. Ever. I just quite like to be authentic. And I like doing the games that I do. I won't be doing... Like he does lives at 10, 2 and 8 o'clock every day on transfer news, whether there's transfer news or not. If there's no transfer news that day, he does a transfer story headline or whatever. I can't understand it. I'd never be able to do it. I'd just be sat there talking gibberish, which in fairness is what I do anyway. But sat there talking gibberish about not really any news feels a bit pointless, doesn't it? Ian Young, how's it going, Ian? Good to see you, mate. FM No Casual, swear there's so many more red cards nowadays. Well, this referee in the first half didn't want to give any yellow cards at all. There's an offside there. I think that's an offside. Yeah, didn't want to give any yellow cards at all. Second half, can't stop giving yellow cards. Don't know if someone's told him about what I was saying in the first half. Hey, I don't know if you know, Kee on Premier League Dad, I think he's had a go at you and said you don't like giving your cards out. Someone's told him that, so he's gone, right, that fucker, I'm going to get my card out. He was like this in the second half. Everyone's had a card. Ian, I'm good. I've been angering a few on Twitter today. Had the old rod out. Good lad. To be honest, at the minute, it feels like everyone is angry at the minute on Twitter, but certainly Newcastle fans. You can't have a really serious conversation about Isak and that whole saga without upsetting Newcastle fans. I'm surprised the referee has only given 3 minutes of added on time here. And we're 1 minute already into that, by the way. There's only two left of added on time. Hi, I'm new and I'm enjoying the stream so far, mate. Says Sturmiolo fan. Thank you very much, sir. Listen, I really appreciate you being here. I really, really do. If nothing else, if you can like and subscribe, you're making a huge difference to me, my wife, and my little girl. Not to guilt trip you, but yeah, I'm trying to make this channel something so that we can live our dream and go and. I've already won the lottery in life. I'm trying to make it so we can maybe move away and not live in this country anymore. So yeah, if you wanna support my dream, and all you have to, it doesn't cost you anything. Just give us a like and a subscribe. It'd make a massive difference to me, and I would massively, massively appreciate it. Of course. 60 seconds left in this one. I think we're going to head into extra time and to penalties. What do you think is the outcome here? Ian, all because I mentioned leaving Ireland's squad during a World Cup. You know about Keano? Oh, right, because Keane... Oh, yeah, unprofessional. I get it. I know exactly... See, I don't even know what the argument was, but I know exactly the train of thought you're on there. And yeah, because he said that, didn't he, in the overlap? He was like, oh, yeah, just train, just carry on. Yeah. Didn't work like that in Saipan, did it? Didn't work like that for your country in Saipan, did it, Roy? Famously, it didn't. Hey, and he also did it in Portugal. He threw a load of bibs at Carlos Queiroz and left, went out of training. Famously. Is it going to be a corner? No. Goal kick. I think that's it. That's going to be full time. Mason Longley, where is the eventual aim? I heard Bradford is a nice place. I've been to Bradford. I've been to Bradford a number of times. So Bradford isn't a terrible place. But no, Bradford isn't the place I'm looking to move to. Hey Crowley, any news on any more players to United led? Which United are we talking about? Are we on about Dundee United or are we on about Man United? Man United, apparently the Cameroonian Football Association today tweeted that €112 million 112 million euro deal had been agreed with Brighton for Carlos Baleba. Adamus, thank you for doing a live stream for this match. As a Hungarian fan, I am excited. Who is going to be the opponent of Győri Eto? Yes, I am hoping Dundee United, but very, very good to have you, a Hungarian fan, on the channel too. So, again, thank you very much. Give us a like and a subscribe, Adamus. Hey, and as a Hungarian, I'm a Liverpool fan. We've got Dominic Szoboszlai and we've got Pecci, the goalkeeper, coming in as well. So, big love from Liverpool Hungarians as well. A. Coley says MUFC. Yeah, Baleba, that's pretty much it. Ian Young, his end game is Huyton. Listen, I've been to Huyton many, many times, and do you know what it's like? Rome. Seriously? Rome reminds me of Huyton. I said that when I got to Rome. Get away from the Spanish Steps and the, the Trevi Fountain and the Colosseum, and Rome is basically Huyton. Ian Young, Leone, by the way, what a signing. I still look back to that game for Parma against Napoli last season when Lukaku got, and I do mean bullied, he got absolutely bullied by Leone. So, yeah, really, really interesting sign. I'm intrigued to see how many times he actually plays for us this season. I'm liking the fact that we've not loaned him out anyway. You've been to a different Rome or a different Huyton? I haven't, mate. I haven't. I go to Huyton not fairly regularly, but me auntie, I'll go and pick my auntie up sometimes from Club 3000 in Huyton. She likes a trip to Huyton for a bingo. So I'll go and pick her up from time to time in Huyton. And there's parts of Huyton that are very much like Rome. Parts of Kenny. Parts of Kenny as well that are a lot like Rome. Literally round the corner from where I live. Is it really? Is it really? There you go. Club 3000. Yeah, I'm frequently around that neck of the woods. Not say frequently, maybe once a month. Kenneth Elliott, I hope Rangers try Abdallah Seema. Abdallah Seema. Is he still at Stoke or Brighton? Via Stoke and Brighton. He's moved around a bit, hasn't he, Seema? Right, where are we up to? Are they back out? I don't think they are they? No. Little break before extra time begins. Players are just having a little minute, a little water break. Before we begin, 30 minutes of extra time. Ian Young, War-torn Kenny. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh. Lovely part of the world, eh? I'm saying that's not me tearing down Kenny, to be fair, because honestly, Rome, I was really surprised at how bad Rome was. I didn't realise how bad Rome was. It was I was here thinking it was this like cultural hot. It's not. It's like in Silent Hill, where the walls start like peeling, and everything just starts peeling around you when the siren goes off. It sounds like sounds like you're in Goodwin. The sirens go off and then the walls start peeling. It's like that in Rome. Ian Young says Rome and Paris are both the same. Paris a little bit, well, saying I've not been to Paris in about 6-7 years, so it might have changed. And I did only go to the nice bits. But there's certainly parts of Paris that would fall into that category. Right, we're off for the second half. Mason, have you heard that City have apparently rejected a £65 million bid from Spurs? Are you actually going to be buying Savinio and Eze? I can't believe that. Surely you're not going to get both. Surely you're not going to get both. Be a bit bizarre situation if you ended up with both. Hamish, I've been to Rome. You need to watch where you go. In Cape Town now, just trust me, it's worse. See, Cape Town I wouldn't go to, yeah. Cape Town, again, no shade on Cape Town. I've got friends in South Africa, and I know that, yeah, I wouldn't personally choose to go there. But when we went to Rome, it was for the semi-final, Liverpool against Roma. And obviously it was the second leg. In the first leg is when, what's his name? I forget his name now. What's his name? He got smashed over the head. And permanently affected him. Sean Cox, a Liverpool fan, got attacked by Roma fans around Anfield. He wasn't involved in fighting or anything. He just got attacked, and it was one of them where you just knew it was going to kick off in Rome. So the police presence was massive, and I was so grateful for it because, yeah, there's this thing in Rome where they do this thing called the puncicata, which is effectively gliding up behind you, usually on like a scooter or a bike or something, and slicing in some way, certainly nicking the back of your leg, and it's bad. Yeah, it's bad. But thankfully we never. It was one of them where if you're a Liverpool fan and you go into Rome, don't wear colours. Don't wear colours. Stay in areas where there's lots of police. Try to avoid any trouble. And I ended up staying with 3 absolute divvies. And divvies is the nice word. I ended up staying with 3 absolute divvies who decided, do you know what we'll do? We're in an apartment, we're in an Airbnb in the centre, well, not even in the centre of Rome. We was just outside, it was in like an apartment block where there was loads of Italians. There was no it wasn't a touristy area. And they came back bladdered and started singing Liverpool songs at like 2-3 a.m. in the morning at the top of their voice. I was just like, lads, please don't, because if all it'll take is next door to be a Roma fan. And if he's got any ultras near him or if he knows any Roma ultras, we're getting absolutely legged from here. Tom, what's good, Prem Dad? How are we? What do you think to United signings like Sesko and being linked to Donnarumma? Sesko's not a bad signing. Donnarumma, I can't see him. Apparently he's going to City, isn't he? Apparently he's going to City. You do need a keeper. Apparently Ruben Amorim's come out and said he isn't interested in a keeper. He doesn't want a keeper, which is nonsense because you definitely tried to bid for Emiliano Martinez earlier in the window, didn't you? Opening 4 minutes here of this first half of extra time, we haven't seen an awful lot of action. Again, Dundee United feeling their way back into this, and it feels like they're doing everything they can to just slow the game down, maybe. Because the momentum had certainly shifted towards Rapid. Tom, we do need a keeper. Anyone would be better than Onana. Yeah, he's definitely vulnerable, isn't he, with Onana? Oh, slice from the keeper. It's gone out for a throw-in to Dundee United. Big slice from the Rapid keeper. That looked a little bit uncomfortable. Tom, who's got the defensive prowess of a Poppadom catching a bowling ball? Do you know what? He's actually not a bad keeper, Onana, I think. They really need... I don't know why they've not gone and got Senna Lammens from Antwerp. We did a little bit of a scouting mission. I watched him on this channel for a couple of games early part of this season. And he's a Courtois regen. He's absolutely brilliant. Really good young goalkeeper. It cost less than 20 million quid. I don't know why United aren't going getting him. You know, you're talking about going in for Baleba, and Baleba would be a great signing, but if you're talking about a game-changing, match-changing, you know, someone who changes the whole feel around Old Trafford and Manchester United, it's a new keeper. Senna Lammens would be exactly that. He's a reliable enough keeper. Dundee United, Down the left-hand side. Got to get it in the box. Come on. Lads, that's not good enough. Get it in the box. Is that going to go for a corner? Nah, goal kick. Shocking that. Really poor that from Dundee United. Got in a good position. And Ferry. Ugh. The Doc. It's not Dundee. It's Dundee United. I wish you'd stop calling Dundee. Mate, I keep trying to correct myself. It's because people are saying on the chat Dundee. I know it's Dundee United. I really, really do correct myself nearly every time. But I know it's not Dundee. I know it's Dundee United. Hamish, you've been to Rome, you need to watch yourself. No one in goal would be better than Onana. No one in goal would be better than Onana. That's harsh. Tom, I want Garnacho out. Can't stand Onana. I want him gone. What do you think to Garnacho throwing his toys out the pram? I think Garnacho is, and Højlund and Sancho is effectively just what Isak's doing, but in reverse. Manchester United don't want him, so they're isolating him. They're forcing him to train alone. They're forcing him to train with the reserves or on their own or whatever. They're isolating him from the first team, and they're saying, "Yeah, we don't want you. You're not part of our project. Off you go." Isak's just doing that in reverse. I think it's a two-way street. Respect is a two-way street. That's why I don't understand why Isak's getting so much stick. But it's fine if Newcastle decided he wasn't up for it and they put him in the reserves. It's no problem. Yeah, it's fine. Ben Hughes, how's it going? Coos, 100 mil in the past hour. Have you seen Forest doing business? Who have they actually signed? I've seen Callum Wendo and McAtee. Who else have they signed? They signed someone else? Oh, Amari Hutchinson and Louise. Bloody hell. Okay. McAtee, Amari Hutchinson, Louise and Calimundo. Oh, they're about to sign Calimundo. Good play, that. Good work from Forest. It seems like now Forest and Palace actually know where they stand in terms of Europe. They can accurately forecast and they might be able to actually, make some signings. So, good for both clubs. And I do think Palace end up getting the better of that deal because I suspect they end up winning the Conference League. Or maybe Dundee United. Maybe United if they can get through here. That's what we're watching, Ben. We're watching Dundee United against Rapid Vienna. It was 2-2 in the first leg. It was 2-0 to Dundee United in this one at half-time. And it's 2-2 currently. It's gone to extra time. So, it's going to be a long bit of extra time. Tom, isn't Elanga being linked with a move from Forest? Elanga's joined Newcastle, mate. He's a Newcastle player. Yeah, he's no longer a player at Forest anymore. He's joined Newcastle. Good move, that, I think, as well. Very good move. Ben, I was hoping that was on BBC Scotland, but it's Hibs. Yeah, Hibs and Partizan. Hibs have gone through now, haven't they? I know there was a red card in that one, but yeah. Hibs going through. That's a good result for Hibs. And the winner of this one, Dundee United or Rapid, will play Győr of Hungary. Jack, what match are you doing Saturday 3 p.m? I am doing West Ham away at Sunderland. That's the 3 p.m. game that I'm doing the watch-along on. 5:30 I'm doing City and Wolves, or Wolves and City as it were. It's at Molineux. And then... Sunday I'm doing Forest against Brentford, 4:30 Man United Arsenal, and then Monday night Leeds and Everton at Ellen Road. So loads of good footy on. Can't wait to watch it. Dundee are in. Oh, Dundee United. Sorry. Oh, how's he kept that out, Sturton? He was one-on-one with the keeper. That was a huge chance for the youngster. He was one-on-one with the keeper. Just shocking defended from Rapid. He gets through. It's a lovely little dink. And what a save from the Rapid keeper. Oh, it's such a shame for the young man. When you get through there, you have to finish that. You've got to finish it. He tries a little dink and he just can't Can't quite get it over the keeper. What a shame. Ben Hughes, the Hibs goal was good. Looped half volley from 30 yards. Very nice. A half volley. Very lovely. To loop it from a half volley. Very nice. Shocking corner from Dundee United, which goes all the way out the other side for a goal kick. It's been that sort of a second half and an extra time as well. Honestly, since... I don't know, honestly, since Sapsford's gone off, he has... That's just drained the life out of him. Absolutely drained the life out of him. Taking him off, whether it was tactical or forced, bad move from Goodwin. I'm sure he'll say that it was tactical, that it was forced, sorry, and he couldn't have kept him on. And maybe if that's the case, then, you know, I'll rein in my criticism. But that one change was dreadful. It's had such a negative effect on United, and the Terrors just don't look the same team. As we approach the last 15 minutes here. Well, the second 15 minutes of extra time will be upon us shortly. It's only 3 minutes left in the first. I feel like we're already set for penalties. I've made my peace with it that this is going to be penalties. I think you should too. Goodwin and the manager of Rapid Vienna just shaking hands. It feels like the referee's just come over and said, lads, stop arguing. I'm trying to manage the game here. I think there's just been a little bit of a set to, a little bit of war of words on the touchline, and the fourth official has just drawn the referee's eye to it. Certainly Goodwin and the Rapid manager shaking hands and keen to put it behind them. They're not looking to keep Aggie. Brendan, Spurs fans are disgusting, abusing Tell. Listen, they're not Spurs fans, mate. They're not. Anyone who throws out racist shouts like that, anyone at all, I can only assume it's kids. I can only assume it's kids. Or absolute morons, but mainly kids. I think it's kids behind faceless accounts who just throw out that stuff. It's only kids who do that. It's only kids who do that. Nobody actually says that stuff who's an actual adult. An actual adult saying that stuff. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. Those opinions don't really exist in serious adults. Yeah, it's just kids on faceless Twitter accounts. That's all it is. Brandon hiding behind screens. Well, I've no problem with people hiding behind screens and anonymous. I actually think anonymous opinions are actually a really important part of dialogue. I've no problem with people being anonymous, as long as they're respectful doing it, and they would be happy to say whatever if they needed to. You know, they're still respectful and polite. But it's when people get that anonymity and they start being a bit vile. They think they've got, yeah, they become Johnny Big Balls, don't they? Hibs are going on to pens. Oh, I thought Hibs have done it. Hibs are going to pens as well. Dundee United and Rapid here is almost certainly since the Sturton chance. The Sturton chance is all we've really had in extra time, and it was a clear chance. Dundee United should have been ahead. He was one-on-one with the keeper. He should have finished it, the young lad, but disappointing. But Hibs have bottled it, apparently. Oh, extra time first, says Ben. Oh, okay. Hibs conceded last minute, so it's going to be extra time, and then penalties maybe for Hibs against Partizan. Come on, the Hibs. Well, 15 minutes left in this one. Near enough. We're nearly at half-time in extra time. Dennis, Hibs just dropped a goal. Both Scottish teams getting put out tonight, says Dennis. Well, I hope not, Den. I hope not, mate. I'm rooting for United. I'm not a Dundee United fan, but I am an honorary Tangerine, I would consider myself. 90 plus 5. Well, it's half time in extra time here. Half time in extra time. So, what an absolute shed load. It's just been such a bad second half and extra time. It's been dreadful. Caleb, Prem Dad prediction for Arsenal v United Sunday. 2-1 United. 2-1 United. I'm intrigued to see whether Sesko starts. Do you think they'll go with them? Burmo, Sesko, Cunha, front three. I'm intrigued. I'm really intrigued whether or not they do, you know. Sturton. He really had to score there. Craig Foley, good to see you, mate. How's it going? We're heading into the second half of extra time here at Tannadice for Dundee United against Rapid Vienna. Come on. Come on. Come on, United. Craig R. Foley, what game? Yeah, that's it. Dundee United against Rapid Vienna in the Europa Conference League. Players are just having a quick water break. Jim Goodwin giving some last-minute words of encouragement to his troops to try and get him over the line. He's not going to be able to speak to him again until penalties, maybe. If they don't get it done in these next 15 minutes, if there's not a goal in the next 15, we are heading to pens at Tannadice. Dundee United 2, Rapid Vienna 2 on the night, 4-4 on aggregate. Caleb, I think he'll put Bruno number 10, drop him Burmo, and put Mainu and Agate behind him. And Mainu and Agate. Oh, so honestly, they'll get legged all over the pitch. Rice and Zubamendi will fly through them. Rice and Zubamendi will cut through them like a knife through butter. Like a hot knife through butter. Alfie, can't wait for the Prem to start. We'll be at Stamford Bridge on Sunday. I'll be keeping an eye out for that one, mate. I'm not live for Chelsea and Palace, but I am live for Forest. Forest and Brentford is the one we're doing on Sunday. I'm tired, mate. I'm shattered. Can't believe it's going to be 11 o'clock by the time. It's 11 o'clock by the time we're finishing up tonight. There's a change here for Rapid. Kucherenko's going to be getting his penalty instructions ready for this one. Oh, sorry, putting Burmo up front. Oh, you think Burmo, Cunha and Bruno will be the front three? Yeah, I don't think he'll start Sesko. That'd be a bold move, though. You can't pay 75, 80 million quid for a striker and not start him. First day of the season. They've got to give him a game at some point. Right, we're off for the second half here. Rapid have made a change. No more changes for Dundee United as far as I can see. Sturton picking it up on this left-hand side. Pulls it across and cleared away by Rapid. It's just head tennis. Yet again, yeah, it has been quite scrappy, you're right. It has been quite scrappy, this one. Good ball. And it's going to be a corner from Dundee United here. Harry, always frustrating watching Scottish teams. Really want them to do well, but they always mess it up. I hope tonight they get it right. Me too, mate. Me too. Arab Joe says Rapid are to take this on pens. Kenneth, Arsenal to win 1-3 against United on Sunday. Pup says break time in the Hibs game was looking so good. Yes, I feel really sorry. I feel really, really sorry for Hibs. And the corner comes to nothing again for Dundee United. Whipped in and headed quite comfortably wide. Craig, have you been watching? I've been watching the Hibs game. Absolutely thrown it away to get to extra time. Yeah, a few people in the chat have been telling me the same, to be honest, mate. I know that one's live on... It's live on BBC Scotland, isn't it? Hibs. So... yeah, I was tempted to put that on, but I thought Hibs had cruised through. I really did. I thought after that first leg, I thought they would cruise through, but That's why I focused on doing this one in the second game. But, yeah. It's been a really good game. Both of them. Always get good games with the Scottish teams. So I don't mind watching the SPL. Do quite a lot of it on this channel. We watched, like I said, Ross County and Livingston was one of the best games I've ever seen on this channel. Doing live watch-alongs. We do live watch-alongs every single day on this channel. If you're new around here, my name's Kee. We do live watch-alongs every single day. That's why I'm telling you, just because we've got a player down and nothing's going on the game. And yeah, if you do like live watch-alongs of the SPL, of Dundee United, of European games, I do the Conference League, the Europa League, the Champions League, of course. It is the channel called Premier League Dad, but we watch the Eredivisie, we watch La Liga, the Bundesliga, Liga, Serie A, everything. I've watched the Latvian League, the World Cup qualifiers. I've watched the Women's Euros over the last couple of months. And generally we do at least one game every single day. Plus 2 to 3, sometimes 4 videos a week. So I do this full time. I really do enjoy chatting shite about football with you. I love it. This is what I love doing. So if you want to be a part of it, if you want to see if this channel crashes and burns, I've given myself 12 months to try and build a channel. If I don't, the channel won't exist in January, and I'll go and get a 9 to 5 again. But I'm giving myself 12 months to give it a bloody good go. 6 months in, let's see how it plays out. Dundee United pushing forward here, and they're doing all right actually on the counter attack. Good ball in. Oh, just in front of Sturton again. It was inches away. Oh, there's a couple of times they've just not quite been able to get on the end of it. Craig says it's a great channel. Always jump in if I can. That really does mean an awful lot, mate. Given the amount of, to be honest, I don't get too many bad comments. But it's nice. It's really, really nice. It does genuinely warm my heart when someone says, I really enjoy watching your stuff. It's nice. Pop, got you on the laptop and Hibs on the telly. Muted that. Well, hey, listen, I'll take it. Hamish, what is your subscriber goal? Good luck, bud. I haven't really got a subscriber goal. I worked in sales, so I always tracked Excel spreadsheets and data and everything. So I've looked at where the channel was and where it is now and kind of what path it's on and projected subscribers kind of by Christmas time, and I've got a rough idea of what I should be on by that point if things keep progressing as they are. But I haven't really got a subscriber goal. I haven't really got any particular goal in mind. Just, I guess, to be able to earn a really meagre basic income from watching and talking football. And to be honest, I already do now. I do. 6 months into the channel, I do. It's a pittance. It's not enough to live on. Not to support me, my wife, and a very, very demanding, increasingly demanding 4-year-old little girl. But it's getting there. It's improving. So I haven't really got a subscriber goal. But you can earn a little bit from you guys watching the channel. From every time someone subscribes, that tells sponsors, doesn't it? It tells sponsors that, look, this guy's good. We need to put our adverts on his channel. So yeah, the more times you guys come back, the better the chance of other people giving me money. You don't have to pay any money to watch me, but other people will. I've been sponsored by a gambling company for the last 3 months. They've paid a small amount of money to put their logo on the lives. They haven't in August, bizarrely, given that's the start of the new season, but they have for the last 3 months, and it's gone quite well. So I imagine, like I said, September and whatever. But I'm decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer that space out to charities. So probably not from next week, but the week after, towards the end of August anyway. I'm going to be doing just a little 5 minutes at half time where I just do a spotlight on a small independent local charity. I won't gain anything from it in any way, shape or form. I'm just trying to do something nice to give back. That's it. And I figured that's better, really, isn't it, than having... If we've got like 250,000 views on this channel a month at this moment in time. That's growing every single week, every single month. So if I can get a small channel, 250,000 eyes, and maybe 1 or 2 people say, "Oh, that's a really cool charity. I'd like to maybe give a little bit." That'll help, won't it? So, yeah. Rather that than maybe, I don't know, a VPN or a gambling company, whatever, whatever. Manscaped. if Manscaped want to sponsor me, you can sponsor me too. But like I said, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered who it is. I'll just. But for the time being, I certainly want to try and raise the profile of some lesser known charities. We've got a player down on the pitch here, and there's some very nervous looking Dundee United fans in the stands here at Tannadice, looking increasingly nervy as we head towards the last 7 or 8 minutes before penalty kicks. And it'll kind of feel like a really poor way to settle this one. Do you know what I think? I don't like it when penalties are the way that we settle a game of football. I know that's maybe the only way to do it, but I'd quite like us to go back to golden goal. Or maybe we don't do penalties. Maybe we do like the MLS style penalties. I'd like that as a change in football. I feel that would give goalkeepers a little bit more of an edge. Do you not think? Do you remember those MLS style penalties where the players start from the halfway line and they can take, I think it's a maximum of 3 touches. They can take a maximum of 3 touches between the halfway line and the goalkeeper. Really like that. And it's like a 1v1, then the goalkeeper can come out if he wants to. Certainly would give him more chance than penalties. But then again, listen, they're messing with the beautiful game enough, aren't they? I'm not happy with the La Liga, Javier Tebas of La Liga taking a match. Is it Barcelona and Villarreal that's going to be played in Miami next season? Just a normal La Liga game. I hate that. Ben, how are you watching Dundee United? It's on Solid Sports, mate. It's a pay-per-view. So I've paid for it tonight. Craig, pens from the halfway line. I thought I dreamt that until I looked it up recently. No, it was wicked. It was really good. It was back in the day in the MLS when they used to have like Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Miami Fusion and all that sort of thing. Chicago Fire. Hibs have scored. Get in there. Go on, Hibs. Go on, Hibs. Change for Dundee United. Constable coming on for Kamara. And we're into the last 5 minutes here. Last 5 minutes. The last real chance in normal time for either of these teams to just win it and get some sort of a... I don't know if they prefer penalties at this point. Is there either team that would really prefer penalties? Feels like it doesn't suit either of them. I think both of them would fancy the chances if they... Oh, it's just sad. It's really sad that it gets separated this way, but... Hey, we've got to go to bed at some point. Rodrigo says, I need Dundee to win. Kenny says, goal, Hibs. Mad Pup, we need to get you that silver play button. Oh, that'd be so cool, wouldn't it? That would be so cool. Imagine if we do get to... I say if we get to that point, and you have been on this journey with me since the very, very start, I can't tell you now. I'm honest, I'm a big believer in sending the ladder back down. If I ever do anything decent on this channel, beyond just being able to afford a tin of beans for me missus and my little girl, believe me, I'll do something cool. For everyone, for you guys, like I will mash tag it. We'll have I'll hire out the Ritz for all of our regular viewers. Maybe not the Ritz. I don't think I'll ever make that much money. But we'll do something cool. Ball over to the far side. Oh. Or we'll just do footy shirts for everyone. I don't know. Whatever people want. Craig, topless stream. I don't think topless stream is what people want, Craig. But hey, listen. Give the punters what they want. if indeed that is the approach they want. Twisted Fate, Key, I'm too excited for tomorrow. The Prem is back. Get in. Liverpool against Bournemouth. I'm live for it tomorrow. If you haven't yet subscribed, do give us a like, a follow, a subscribe. Please, please do. My name's Key. I watch football every single day on this channel. Give us a like and a subscribe. I will be live tomorrow at 6:30 for Liverpool Bournemouth. I'm live again Saturday all day pretty much for the Premier League. And Sunday all day. And then Monday night for Leeds and Everton. So every day next week as well. I'll be live. We've got videos coming out 2-3 times a week. Give us a like and a follow if you like talking and watching football from all over the world. If you're after a chubbier version of Goldbridge, I'm your man. Ball whipped in. Oh, Vienna. Sounded like Ultravox then, didn't it? Vienna. The pest is Chelsea. What are you watching? I am watching Dundee United against Rapid Vienna, mate. It's 2-2 on the night, 4-4 on aggregate. We are 90 seconds or so away from penalty. It means nothing to me, as you're absolutely right, Craig. I always remember Lee Mack, the comedian Lee Mack, saying that song made his little girl cry. It came on the radio and she started crying. And now she cries every time she hears Ultravox on the radio. Mad Pup, go for a beer and some come back, Mr. Hibbs goal. Bloody hell. Always the way. Always the way. 60 seconds. 60 seconds. There's no way this one isn't going to pens. The best is Chelsea. Who do you support in football? These guys. Oh, you can't see it on TikTok, can you? I'm a Liverpool fan, mate. I am a Liverpool fan. Yeah, big Liverpool fan. Oh well, you can see the liver bird on top of my shelf there. I do try and give some little signs that I'm a Liverpool fan. Short of wearing a kit. I feel like wearing the kit is a little bit... Once you get in your late... Well, I'm not in my late 30s yet, but even in your mid 30s... I don't know if I can wear... I don't know if I can pull kits off, to be honest. I can't pull much off, but kits, I'm not sure... I really should be wearing kits. I think I'd look like I need to be on some sort of a register. Two added minutes at the end of this one. 2 added minutes. I'll have to reset the clock because it's going to start again. The clock has stopped because we're going to be going to penalties. Craig, I'm 39. My son told me I looked simple the other day when I was wearing a football top. 60 seconds left. And it's a free kick to Rapid Vienna. 60 seconds for Rapid Vienna to break. And it would absolutely destroy Dundee United hearts here. Tannadice would fall to bits if there was a goal here. This might well be the final chance of the game. Angus, who's been dominating. No one. Honestly, extra time, there's been one chance in extra time. Sturton, the young lad up front for Dundee United, he was one-on-one. Oh, Rapid! It's going to go behind. It's going to be a corner to Rapid Vienna. It was a ball whipped in, really, really close. Headed behind. It's going to be a corner to Rapid now. 20 seconds left of extra time, heading before penalty kicks. Really, really big header at the back. That I think it was it Korestes with the header. Korestes, Jovu. Big performances. Esselink at the back. Really, really good performances from the guys at the back, and certainly Kucherenko, the goalkeeper. He's going to be needed in that penalty shootout. It's been massive, this, for Dundee United, but they've got one more corner kick to hang on for here. Rapid Vienna whipped in. Oh, it's a header just over the bar. Right under the bar as well from Kara, the number 9, the centre forward for Vienna. Heads it over the bar, 6 yards out, and that might be that. That might be that. I think it is going to be penalty shootout here at Tannadice. Cameron, what have you got it on? It's on Solid Sports, mate. Solid Sports. I don't get anything for promoting that, by the way. I really should, shouldn't I? The amount of people I've sent there today. I don't get anything for it. But it is. There you go. He's blown up. It is penalties in this one. Penalty kicks coming up. Get ready for him. Get ready for him, Dundee United fans. Penalty kicks about to start. Pup, word a home kit from 0305 for Rangers European games. Has the remnants of my own name and number on the back. Oh, now, okay. See, I don't mind. I feel like, I don't know, for me, once I get into this stage, I don't know if I feel particularly comfortable with it. Twisted Fate, jokes aside, Key, fully rate your video prediction. Only team I would have been over would be Bournemouth due to the defence. Nice, mate. Appreciate it. Oi, oi, oi. Right. Well, Goodwin asking his players right now for... Who do they fancy? Who fancies a pen, lads? Put your hands up. Who wants one? Who doesn't? He's got his little pen and paper out. His little pen and paper's there. He's jotting them down. Do you know what? I always wonder, at this level in football, if you're a centre forward and your manager asks you, do you want one? Or if you're... I'm sure the approach managers take... I'm sure if I was Jim Goodwin and I was speaking to my team, I would probably ask, right, lads, who wants one? And if my centre forward, if my number 9, my attackers... I mean, I would expect my attackers and my midfielders to go step forward and go, I'll have one, boss. Like, give me one. I want one. Put me on him. I would expect that. And if they don't immediately step forward, and it's your centre-backs and your full-backs, that's where I think you would... I think you could make some decisions on players in key moments like that, couldn't you? I think if you're a manager, you'd look at some of your players again in a different way. You might look at them and think, you've not got a purr on you, have you, sunshine? We need you here and you're not stepping forward. That's why you would always expect your centre-forwards, your attackers, to make up that first 5. I mean, ideally, you'd want, who wants one, lads, and all of them step up and say, I'll have one. I'd have one. Give one to me. Craig says, I never play them again. Yeah, and do you know what? You couldn't say that was the reason, but you'd be disappointed, wouldn't you? You would be disappointed. Onye, how are you doing today, mate? I'm doing very well, thank you. Yeah, really looking forward to this penalty shoot. I'm really rooting for the Terrors. Really rooting for Dundee United here. Come on. Come on. Ben, centre-backs are better because they just put their foot through it like Maguire. That's true. Yeah, but that usually only ends one way. Well, one of two ways, doesn't it? Either it's breaking the net or it's breaking Rose Ed. There's a little bit more grace with your cultured wingers and your centre forwards. They know how to find the corners, whereas your centre backs are just, it's all about power. Just go up and smash it. Well, here we go. We are maybe 10 minutes away from knowing who is to face Győr, the Hungarian side. That is who is going to be the opponent of either Rapid Vienna or Dundee United in the next round of the Europa Conference League. If you're a Dundee United fan and you're optimistic, I'd be booking your flights right now, before the penalty shootout starts. Get booking your flights for Hungary. Go and get them booked. if you're fancying that away leg. Dundee United are going to take the first pen. Mason Longley saying that Van der Ven missed yesterday. Oh, saying that Van der Ven missed yesterday. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Van der Ven. He scored yesterday though, didn't he, Van der Ven? Okay, right, here we go. It's a long, long walk up. Listen, final plea. If you haven't yet, give us a like and a subscribe. My name's Kee. We watch footy every day on this channel. Give us a like and a subscribe if you can. Dundee United, first penalty, stepping up. Off the post! Off the post, he's missed it. No, no. No, grim. Really, really unlucky. Yeah, Fata with the first penalty. Fata obviously came on as well, by the way, for Sapsford. And Sapsford, I said, he was the player who was driving Dundee United forward. Rapid Vienna with their penalty. Up against Kucherenko, who's been a star. Scores 1-0 Rapid. 1-0 Rapid on penalties. I'll reset the scores. Hang on. There you go. 1-0 Rapid on pens. Oh, it's so cruel that it hit the post and came out from Fata. Next pen. And I think it's going to be Ferry. Is it Ferry? I think it is Ferry. Left-footed. It is Ferry. Left-footed. Get in. Bottom corner. Sends the keeper the wrong way. 1-1, but Rapid are still a penalty ahead, and we need a save from Kucherenko here. Kucherenko, again, I have to keep saying it, he has been, for me, the man of the match tonight. I think he's been terrific. It might have been Sapsford, to be honest. Sapsford, the way that he played in that first half, he was tremendous. He was absolutely sensational. He had him running scared, and as soon as he came off, the game changed. So whether that, as I say, whether that was tactical, whether it was forced, Goodwin will have to explain that after the game. But that really did take the wind out of the sails. Vienna, next penalty. Can he keep it out? Come on. Yevgeny Kucherenko. Keep him out. It's 2-1. 2-1. 2 penalties each taken. And 2-1 to Rapid. Oh, come on. Next one. It's the next one. It's going to happen. Come on. I'm not even a United fan. I'm a Dundee United fan and I'm nervous. But yeah, Amar Fata, the young lad. It's not been his night. Don't know who this is. Can't see. 23. Oh, barring in. Oh, barring in. Dundee United score to make it 2-2. Oh, fuck. It was Esselink. It was a great penalty, actually. That was as close to unsavable as you're going to get. But it hit the bar. It bounced down and it bounced up into the roof of the net. Was never ever saving that one. And now Rapid Vienna against our mate Kucherenko. We're 2 for 2. Well, 2 for 3 in Dundee United's case. But Rapid Vienna, left-footed. Never liked left-footed penalty takers, and I am one. But a left-footed, he scores as well. 3-2, what do I know? 3 from 3 for Rapid. 2 from 3 for Dundee. So it's 3-2 on pens and 3 penalties each taken. Sends Kucherenko the wrong way. Next up for Dundee United. Is it going to be Is it Sevilla? I think it might be Sevilla, the right back. I think so. Could be wrong. Right-footed. Good penalty. Very good penalty. Keeper guessed right, but it's a very good penalty, and it is 3-3. It was Sevilla, yeah. It was the right back. It was number 5. I thought it was. Very, very good penalty, that. Right in the corner. Low. Right-footed. No chance, keeper. 3-3. This is a very, very big penalty. 4th penalty for Rapid Vienna. Huge moment in the tie at Tannadice. No, I tell you what, those Rapid fans look nervous. It's number 6. It's one of the centre-backs for Rapid. Left-footed, yet again. Steps up. He scored as well. Sends Kucherenko the wrong way. And listen, I'm giving Kucherenko props all night, but he's not gone the right way for any of these pens. You can't be too harsh on keepers when that happens, I guess. Don't expect keepers to save penalties. And he's been terrific. He really has. He's kept Dundee United in this game at different points. He's been terrific and a real find. I can't comment on how he's been in the SPL, but certainly in the European games, in the first leg here, second leg here, and in the game against Strasbourg, he's been terrific. Left-footed, here we go, chance. If Dundee United miss this one, it's over. Oh, cool as you like. 4-4. 4-4. It was, who was it who scored that one? Who scored that one? Very, very good pen, whoever it was. Sends the keeper the wrong way. It was Carestes. It was, again, defenders. We've talked about this. Defenders taking penalties. Carestes. Seville. Esselink. Why are the defenders stepping up taking them? They've done it. They've scored, but Fata, the striker, hasn't. Rapid. They've won it. There you go. Rapid are through. Heartbreak. Heartbreak for Dundee United. What a shame. That crucial last penalty. It's a real shame. A real shame, that one. It's heartbreak for Dundee United. Rapid Vienna go through. They face Győr of Hungary in the next round. Twisted fate. Quickest reimbursement I've had to do on a flight booking. Not looking good. Yeah, hey, listen, like I said, if you were an optimist, if you were a Dundee United fan and you were an optimist, that would have been the thing to do. But no, listen, sadly, alas, it wasn't to be. And I have to say, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that we didn't see. Maybe you can't put the blame on who picked the penalties. The defenders all scored. It was the striker. It was Fate, the striker, who actually ended up missing. That's, I guess, the disappointment. But he's only a young lad. You can't put too much blame on him. Jim Goodwin, you know, it would have been a real scalp to knock Rapid Vienna out. But they've given it a bloody good go and out on penalties. A real shame. But yeah, listen, there you go. What more can be said on that one? A big thank you to everyone that has watched along tonight, and those that have liked, those that have commented, those that have subscribed. Again, I can't say thank you enough. My name's Kee. Watching this game has been really... I've loved watching Dundee United over these last few games in Europe, and we'll watch plenty more of them, I'm sure, over the rest of the SPL season. So, watch quite a lot of SPL footy on this channel. I know it's called Premier League, Dad, but we do watch everyone and anything. I watch at least one game of football every single day. So a big thank you to everyone that has liked, watched, followed, subscribed, big, big thank you. And I will see you all tomorrow night for the start of the Premier League season. Bournemouth and Anfield for the champions. Liverpool against Bournemouth. I'll see you then. Take it easy. Have a lovely night.